Alright, we're here. Hello, everyone. Please excuse me for making you wait so long, but we're back. And hold on a minute now. We've got accusations that there is damage control for the Wings and Boogie match after there's allegations that the match is rigged. I'm telling you, the match is rigged. Cat's gonna show up. How is everyone doing today? Lackey Bracky. Yeah, that's my fault. I should have had my PC on the whole time. And what I should have done was start up the stream and then do a restart. That would have been way more professional. Did Dave put your PC together? No, but he did drop it down the stairs and left a big old gash on it, just like he did with his PlayStation. Thankfully, he did not build it, because there'd be like pasta in there, marinara, Jasper would be stuck in there, and then he would have put the whole thing together, stripped the screws, and then said, well, it's not like I can get it open now. How's everyone doing today? I am excited. I thought for sure DSP would be banned, and I was very scared. I couldn't get any sleep last night. I was even thinking about giving him some money, because that seems to make him feel better. It makes me feel better. But then this morning I saw that he had not been removed. So, justice prevails. Now let's see what's going on with Wings and Boogie. Bill's going to come storming down the entrance and interfere in the match and give the win to Boogie. I hope so. That'd be fun as hell. I don't necessarily see this as that suspicious, especially given that the type of people that they are. Wings and Boogie are extremely flighty individuals. So maybe maybe this is kind of like a form of therapy for them. They're trying to get stronger off of each other, you know? They're trying to build each other up. If that's the case, that's kind of beautiful. If not, though, it is suspicious. Why? Okay. Now this does seem a little odd. I like this music though.
The age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? Because growing up in high school, I knew girls that were like 12, 13, 14, fucking on the regular.
Oh no. Oh dear. This is very sinister. I sure look like an idiot now. Though I can kind of understand why Keem does not want that video up, because just let them have their damn fight. But at the same time, people should be made aware of who it is that they're cheering for, because I'm sure a lot of people don't even know who Wings of Redemption even is. So posting clips like that can help you understand the person. Hell, maybe even make people get into the fight. Hey, I look forward to seeing this guy who's saying the age of consent should be lower. I'm watching him getting beaten up. That's awesome. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. DSP Notorious. When is DSP's rap album coming out? I want to buy it. Hey man, it's so funny how wrong you are, because that's the opposite of what Jordy wants to do. I reached out to him to try to be friendly. He ain't fucking having it. He told me today I better start taking the shit serious, because he's taking it serious and he's gonna end me. Alright. I still can't see the fight. Oh. Cat, the little cowpegger Burnell is gonna crash the fight? It would be cool if DSP and Cat showed up and like did a tag team match, and then it becomes Cat and DSP versus Boogie and Wings, and then LTG swoops in. Just make this the biggest production ever. And then you won't believe it. At the very end, you've got Yandere Dev showing up saying, "My game is finished. It's live now, and it's free to all. Thank you so much for your patience. If you check under your seat, everyone gets a free cum chalice."
But I used the gift card on my New Balances, so I have to end up returning the New Balances.
Yeah, I'm getting suspicious again. I was dubious at first, and then I was saying, yeah, this fight's gonna happen.
What was Boogie's reply to my tweet?
Now it's looking suspicious again.
All right, let me address this one time for the guy.
What would Phil
who's
rap name be?
obviously got a name that should be named.
Notorious P.I.G.
The reason me and Boogie have to talk to each other, right?
Yeah, Chris Chan shows up, and Liquid Chris shows up.
We got.
It's a three-way tag team match.
Right. So that gave us around 6 to 7 weeks.
Yeah, this sounds like the greatest show ever on earth.
To train, to get
Cobra shows up and drives him away with the stint. Yeah.
Custom
And now it becomes a problem because then security has to remove him.
And do promotion. You can't do that, especially if you're both new to it, if you just do it separate.
I don't know.
The fight's 100% legit to the T. Like, look at it this way. I know you want to create a narrative to kind of like try to get the fight canceled, but if the fight was fixed, why would I be out working every day, dropping weight to the point that I'm literally building blisters in my arms from throwing jabs to try to get a jab? I like how people come in here like, Boogie's taking this fight very serious. He's training every single day. Like dude.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying,
Off,
man.
You don't know more than me.
If we turn this into a humongous wrestling show,
every single day,
and then they start their own competitor to WWE with this, and Vince McMahon gets super pissed.
Training every single day. He's showing me his secrets. Unless he's sandbagging hard and like actively. Oh, somebody's getting treats. Bye, Rocco. Is this fight fixed? No, his fight ain't fixed. I would never do that.
Keem wrote, haha, please do the rematch. Syndicate wrote, you think I'd waste my time on that? No thanks. Rest in peace to the deceased. Keem wrote, for charity. If you say no, you're a ballsack. Syndicate wrote, the last time he tried to pay me to lose the rematch so he could regain his dignity, hashtag rest in peace career, which I thought was very mean. But it was
That's
also
toxic.
Yeah, on Wings' part.
What does Kyle think about this?
Keem wrote,
He's
fuck
just
you, we
buffering.
offered you 10 grand for the rematch. Wings lied and wanted you to take the fall, not me.
I don't know. We better not let DSP hear about this. He's going to get really toxic. The Lolcow Wrestling Federation? Now we're talking, man. Shit, sign me up. I'm going to get me a subscription. Or would it be Chris Chan and Barbara shows up? And Barbara is super jacked as well. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, how are you doing today? I'm great. I'm glad you're doing all right. I have today off, so I'm watching the day stream. I'm pretty excited. You gonna play? No, I can't, man. I can't spend money on that game right now. I only have 2 games I'm getting this year. Unfortunately, Jedi Survival I'll try and get next year. But I did see the trailer for Armored Core 6. Damn near busted a nut in my shorts. That face that DSP did when his head flew back when he was jerking it, I pretty much had the same face when I was watching the Armored Core 6 trailer. I would not trust the other guy to work a fixed fight. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of that was really, really suspicious. There is a way this is acceptable. If it's a show match like WWE, this is not a problem. Because, yeah, of course, those fights are rigged because it's organized, it's an art form, it's theater. So I could kind of see it be like that, but that's not what it's been billed as. So that's why it's a problem. And a lot of that's kind of circumstantial. That's less than what we, convict DSP with. I don't know, man. I think even if it doesn't happen, it's going to be a really, really disappointing fight in general. Because Wings is going to throw 2 punches, Boogie's going to take them, and then they're both going to get kind of really tired and worn out, and then just kind of lazily swing their arms at each other. It's going to start off super hype, and then the crowd's going to get really quiet, and then it's going to get really sad and awkward. I'm just negative, though. Hey, where the hell's DSP? He's late now, too. Oh, here we go. I forgot to download the demo. Of course you didn't. It's more than halfway done. See, this is what I should have done. This was the professional stuff right now. 75% done now. We're in no rush. The demo is short. We are in no rush. No, you didn't manage your time properly. Podcast will very likely run long today. That's what I'm here for. Hey, how's it going, All Gamer official channel? I saw your subscription. Thank you very much. The PC port of Jedi Survivor is apparently garbage right now anyways. What exactly is garbage about it, by the way, Rainey? I wouldn't... How angry will the pig be today? I think he's going to be fake angry, because this is clearly bullshit. We don't know... I'm going to speak on behalf of everyone here, what DSP does. We don't know to the extent of how much this is bullshit, if there's little parts of his story that are true, but it is a lie. So that's what we're going to see, is the extent of the lie. One of my friends have tried several times to get me into Mech Warrior Online. I just don't know why, but mech games just don't do it. Dude, I completely understand. It's this thing, you know, when you watch a movie that you really like with your friend, and you're watching their face the whole time, and then you're assessing your own favorite movie. You're like, oh man, this scene's kind of slow. Oh, this scene's kind of boring. I sure hope he sticks with it. That's how I am with mech games. I'll see one of my friends like looking at it, and I'm like, you like it? You like it? Huh? Oh, and they're not liking it. This is bad. Critical mission failure. What'd I do? I'm going to kill my friend. It's the only way. So I get it. Especially Armored Core. There's a lot of points in Armored Core that are not going to be fun for a lot of people. Just the amount of time that you have to spend dicking around with your mech with really minute shit. Not everyone's going to be on board with that. Hell, lunatics will be on board with it. What was I watching? I wanted to see this real quick while we're waiting for DSP to show up.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another DSP Rage Quit. So, about 6 or 7 months ago, DSP challenged anyone to find 15 to 20 examples of
Phil's disaster review is going to be
because he rarely ever rage quits, and he's tired of
I hope so.
rage quits games.
Phil gonna milk this potential banning? Yeah, he's doing the circle the wagons thing again. That's okay. I've been watching your streams. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have you played Jedi Fallen Order? I have. I think I beat all of it. I didn't get all the collection stuff, but it's kind of funny. Mech games don't really interest me that much, considering I'm... I think you would, Sunfool, I think you would have enjoyed Chromehounds, though. Chromehounds was this weird middle ground between mecha and tank battle. You're trash, man. This game's fun as hell.
I lost it somehow. I don't know how.
You're flying into stuff, man. Skill Up said that his... Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, hopefully they clean that up. It happens all the time with devs. They are using the top-of-the-line computers and get that shit working on the top-of-the-line computer, and then sometimes just forget to have it working on less capable stuff. Damn, I just remembered. Hey, it's Wooly. Deleting the podcast episode seems like a big step just to garner sympathy from the trolls, though. And it was a super self-destructive move, because he lost a shit ton of views from that. Like a ton.
Bullshit. Complete bullshit. First jump.
It's extremely stupid.
First fucking jump. Come on. Eat a dick.
Yes, this is the one little shadow. It really is wild that this dude... You were grabbing the board.
Anything.
That...
What?
let's get the slow-mo on that one. What do you say? All right. Now watch him do nothing. Okay, we're grabbing. Okay, we landed. Kind of bad. In the air. Oh, there's where it all fell apart. You see this right here? He's using United Kingdom board. That's where it all messed up.
What? I was not. Fuck this. Fuck this. I wasn't doing anything at all when I touched the rail.
He was doing
My
so
hand
much.
was off the controller, and he fucking eats it. Whatever.
Your hands weren't on the controller. Well, that's a problem too. Nice.
Okay. Well.
God damn, your ass, dude.
Crevasse right there at the beginning of the stage, which I didn't know because I never tried to go that way.
That's the one where. Oh.
And then I immediately die. Excellent.
It was someone else's account. This is someone else's footage. This isn't DSP. They just put DSP's audio over this. I guess that technically could work, because you could put pretty much any audio from over any of his playthroughs onto any game. Like, this is audio from Skate 2 right now.
He goes backwards. Fuck this. Start over.
I don't like DSP. Uses people for money and he likes it. Yeah, it's just the tip of the iceberg with that dude. He pisses people off without even realizing it, and then gets mad when people have the audacity to say, hey man, what you said kind of bothered me. You're not allowed to be upset by anything I do.
It's stupid. The opposite of fun. It's just frustrating. Let's put 7,000 holes in the course. That's fun.
A lore podcast of Magic the Gathering. Oh.
I didn't want to go.
I guess that's cool. I thought they were over... No, that's a different podcast. Never mind.
I also don't understand how they get so many points so fast. How are they getting those fucking crazy points? How can I do that?
I don't know. Perfect run?
They got 300,000 points. Hasn't even been a jump yet. I don't understand how they do
Because they're chaining all their things together. They're doing things constantly. That's how this game works. You have to be constantly doing things.
This game's fucking stupid.
It is hard, but... I could play it when I was a kid, so what's your excuse?
Can't see where I'm
I
going.
actually want to replay this now that I'm watching it.
Won't control the fucking guy.
The guy? Who's the guy? You're the guy.
No
Oh.
points.
That's how it fails there.
I get it and immediately lose it.
You landed on your head.
I didn't eat anything.
You landed on your head.
It's fucking dumb. Oh my fucking god. You get super tricky.
I snorted there, I'm sorry.
I just got it. I let go of the controller and I fucking lose super tricky. Fuck you.
Dude's getting decapitated by landing on the ground. I didn't do anything. What?
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. This is gay. This is bad. Shitty.
I don't remember Snowboard Kids. He should try giving... I agree. Giving up could maybe intimidate the opponents. I genuinely wonder how DSP can just face tank his way through minis. Yeah. And it makes me really appreciate how good of a gamer I was when I was a kid, I guess. Because, you know, I have these moments where I feel really embarrassed that I didn't beat certain games as a kid that were super easy. But then when I watch stuff like this, I played this game when I was younger. I played Skate 2 when I was younger. I played a lot of games that DSP rage quit when I was younger and beat them without any problems. Meanwhile, DSP is a ostensibly 20-year-old man in a lot of these videos and struggles with basic comprehension skills. It kind of blows me away that, you know, little Lenny was kicking the shit out of these games that DSP is getting his ass rocked by. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 gave me no trouble
Why did I
at
eat
all.
it? It makes no sense. I eat it for no reason. I land, I let go. Nope, you eat it. No, well then fucking lose 100 pounds, you fat fuck. If you
Yeah,
can't
lose
land and
weight.
Jump, fucking don't snowboard.
You're the one controlling me, God! It does feel like in his 20s he had a mentality. Yeah. He says that it was because he was drunk and he was screwing around, but even when I'm drunk, I have the capability to play my games.
Can't do it. This is stupid. Fuck this stupid shit. How did I lose my trigger? Explain.
You-
Game, explain yourself.
Yeah. Stop for a second and tell me.
And then not explain what's going on.
Get your lawyer out here. Okay, and land. Nice.
Again.
You
It makes
landed
no
on the
sense.
ground. Okay.
Why am I losing my tricky? Why am I wiping out when I'm not doing anything? Fuck this. The fuck, man? This is fucking the dumbest game. Just keep wiping out, but I'm not touching the controller. You said to stick and jump. Don't touch the controller. So that's what I'm doing. And somehow I wipe out non-stop.
Watch this, watch this. Yep, mid-move.
I couldn't stick the jump.
You're mid-move, man.
He's a fucking fat fuck and he won't stick any jumps. Again.
Yeah, it's his
He
fault,
won't
really.
stick them.
If you really think about it, it's this guy's fault. He should just do better.
Wants me to do tricks, but every time I try, he fucking won't stick the jump afterwards.
Does DSP have a new intro?
Any of the other characters.
I hope so.
See? He lands on his head.
I remember having a lot of fun with this game. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna land that. Being a bit drunk, I'm able to game just fine. But if I start tilting myself, yes. And sometimes I have more fun with it, but still, I'm capable of doing stuff. Like I can do the little prompt things in Dead by Daylight while I'm drunk. There's just certain things that I can't do when I'm drunk, and I always make sure to avoid them. For DSP, it's apparently playing video games. You shouldn't do that. Like, I can't do model kit building while I'm drunk. I will destroy everything. And I'll come back tomorrow morning, look at it, and say, who the hell ruined my shit? And then it all comes back to me. It's that asshole Lynn the Deranged. He's always breaking into my house and destroying my stuff. This game's a lot of fun. The only time this game ever gave me trouble was the low oxygen races. Those ones were a little hard for me. That's a critical mission failure right there. No, bad idea. Yeah, rewind that shit. That's no good. I remember beating this area. What?
This is like the worst fucking course. Fuck this. This is the worst course.
I want to go snowboarding too. My older brother goes snowboarding every once in a while. Wish I could go with him.
It's annoying. It's fucking stupid. I don't want to keep rewinding.
So people are saying crevice gout. Har har har. I'm in the crevice with my gout.
And that's when it feels the most fun, when you can free flow. So then they make a fucking map where you can't free flow at all because there's 7,000 fucking holes.
You can free flow like crazy on this. Are you... DSP, which crack are you smoking? You need some better crack, man. Should have come to me, dude. See, this is what happens. You're not paying attention. You just spam on moves.
Fuck this.
It sounds like
Pretty
his...
much done. If I don't beat it in the next try or two, fuck
Yeah.
this game. Seriously.
The car
It
culture
sucks.
thing was really embarrassing.
It's not fun. It's annoying.
I think he doesn't realize other cultures
It's annoying,
exist.
it's insanely repetitive.
So I know Street Fighter culture and video game culture. What other cultures could there be? People who like cars. What? You mean those things that take you to the grocery store?
I don't know what happened.
It's a little weird, dude.
And the game never explains why
Get time
am I
fl- that's good.
wiping out nonstop. It doesn't explain anything. This is fucking
I would think you wouldn't need explanation. If you're landing on your eyebrows, you probably could put that as the problem.
See, right at the beginning, they do these giant leaps that I can't do.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to get better. It's the Dark Souls of extreme sports games.
Thousands of points. I can't get any points on the board.
Not like that, anyway.
Try. One more, that's it. And I'm done. I'm done with this. The game sucks. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. Doing the same repetitive bullshit over and over and keep going until...
What if DSP finds out about tattoo culture? He's gonna find that really dumb. So you mean there's like a culture of vandalizing your body? What? Fuck this.
And there you have it, another rage quit in the books from DSP. We are closing in on third.
That was wild. It's trash, bro. Do I have anything else here that could be a couple seconds? Because DSP is super late. Where is he? He's probably having like a knife fight with Cat or something. Ack. That's what I'm already watching. It's a weird feeling when I'm caught up. I don't know what else I could watch here. I really want to watch this movie at some point. It's just like a small preview. We're going to watch a little bit. This is Ray Lazarus, the movie. Ray Lazarus, for those who do not know, is kind of like the... well, how would I describe it with DSP? He's kind of like... Well, not OIC, because he doesn't really give Dale any money. But I guess you could say he's kind of like a Derek or Jade character in that he's been by DSP's side for a long time. Though that makes him a little different. And he is a gigantic sycophant. Low tier God could fart, and this guy would say, "That was very fragrant, Dale. That was good. Nice. You put some real effort into that fart."
Yo, what's up, everybody?
He does this tough guy shit too. I want to watch the Ultimate Smash compilation with Phil just slamming. Yes, I've seen that one. That was really good.
And I wanted to say that I came here to tell you that, well, the thing between me and Sallow Dawn...
Trying to declaw Cat too now. She's got these like Wolverine claws that she got at the martial arts store, and she keeps swinging them at me.
I don't know what happened. Maybe he's in trouble. I think it's very possible that something happened to him where he was seriously in a situation where he cannot control it. Whatever's going on, it must be big.
What can't this grown-ass man control?
Somebody with 6K subscribers.
Oh, subscriber stuff. I get it.
Towards another individual like myself suddenly disappeared. I tried to make it happen. I've even emailed him just the other day. Still no response.
So I want to say something a little bit about this dude. That's kind of a funny thing you'll pick up right away the more you see this. This dude tries so hard to be a tough guy, but he's too passive, so even when he's a tough guy, he kind of like dials it back. He'll say, "Man, I'll kick your ass, but, you know, I don't know where you are, and I don't know, I don't really do any martial arts. But, man, I'd kick your ass if, you know, I can get my mom to drive me up there."
But we can move on to other things. You know, something that you might want to see, something dramatic. I would love for it to happen. I'm always down for fun, entertainment, and I need a little bit of help from everybody to make this shit happen.
Hell yeah, donation goal.
Or subscribe to these motherfuckers that I'm calling out, right? I'm just a guy that gets... How am I supposed to sit back and get shit talked? And I've got a little under 1K subscribers, right? I'm glad you all follow me, but the few that do, there is a good reason. It's great.
The good reason is that people don't like you either, dude.
I'm just saying that you people have the power to go out to these couple individuals I'm about to call out right now, and you could make it happen.
Wait, are you telling people to go have your fights for you?
Label them.
Ah, this guy's outsourcing his own fights. I like it.
It'll always remain.
Oh, let me turn it up for you.
So we're talking about... Okay, let's just name the funkiest, fattest motherfucker first. Forget tipster news and all that. You know that's a fucking
shout outs
mismatch beyond
tipster.
Words. So there's this guy named Gucci Dabs. He's always saying, "Oh, Lazarus won't call me out, this and that." He never mentions me on his channel, even after I talked all this shit about him. Yeah, there's a reason, you fat ass. You're not worth my fucking time.
This guy's
You're
busy.
beyond out of shape. And you know what? I'm not the most in shape motherfucker, but I tell you this.
That's exactly what I was talking about. He shits on you and then dials it back. It's very bizarre. We hear DSP? Where we got? What we got? When we got? Hello? I had to buy and install Star Wars. I'm so behind. With all the BS going on, threw me off entirely. What BS, DSP? Your BS? The BS you have to keep straight? I can see how that would wear you out.
Good morning, everyone. Wow, Phil here, and welcome to the show. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. At least for now, I am here. For now. Yeah.
You're going to get banned if you keep self-harming like that.
Today is Thursday, the 27th of April, 2023. And welcome to episode 8 of the Level 1 podcast.
I'm very confused, DSP. I hope you explain it to me.
Yeah, right.
Excuse me. So, we need to talk.
I miss
everyone, and
Raspy
we will.
DSP. That was
This
a good
is gonna be-
DSP.
and just to forewarn everyone.
That video the
all
other
right?
day.
This is going to be a pretty lengthy show. This is likely going to be cumulatively covering a lot of information.
what happened to
some
the
of which
members
I
total,
very
DSP?
briefly explain in a
You
special
need to address that
emergency video
first.
I had to put out 2 days ago. Last video I put out before my day off yesterday. In the meantime, since I put out that video, a lot has happened, which I would like to update
Cat
you
divorced
on.
me.
Some of it is good, some of it not so good, but I need you to know what's happening. There's been a lot
hitting
of
yourself.
discussion. There's been a lot of communication. There's been a lot of stuff. I mean, really. So we got to talk, all right? The majority of this show today will be me discussing the false copyright strike issues against DSP Gaming, this channel, all right? So just to forewarn you, if you're not interested in this topic, you're probably in the wrong place. But considering
I'm
that
very
this channel
interested,
is currently
DSP.
in jeopardy
Let me know.
of being shut down due to
Darius is going to be
crimes
really
being committed
confused.
against me
Derek's
and my
going to be
business,
spamming a chat.
we need to
Phil,
talk about
Phil,
it.
why
so
is
you
it
guys
episode
know
8?
exactly what's happening and what
My
to do
grasp on
if
reality is starting to
it
fall apart,
escalates
DSP.
even
Help me
further
out.
than it already has. Okay. By the way, today's main gameplay stream, again, if it happens, because right now we're like riding on a wing and a prayer, and what I mean by that is like,
why are we like
at
that?
any moment,
You could get
this
banned?
channel could be suspended for stuff that I didn't do.
Isn't that the case at all
So, just
times?
to forewarn you, if
Should
you're
you be
watching this
terrified
live
at all
and all of a
times?
sudden it says this channel's unavailable, you know what happened. Another false copyright strike has come in and hit this channel. If you're watching this on demand and abruptly I say, sorry guys, something's going wrong, you know what's going on. Okay?
You won't have time to say that
I'm
if you're
hoping
banned, DSP. You'll
that
just be
nothing else
gone.
happens. I honestly
It's like a solar flare. Why are you being afraid of a
that
solar
we're
flare?
in
If
a
it happens,
situation
tough
where
shit.
I did nip this in the butt, or
That's
nip it
not-
in the bud, or whatever the hell the
that's the-
saying is.
what?
Before it
You're the
escalated to the
valedictorian.
point
You
where
tell me
this
what the
channel
phrase
going
is.
to be massively, permanently, long-term affected. I need to tell
Fuck's
you the
like
whole
3 hours to
story
explain
because I
something that
really
could be
didn't get
covered in 20
the
minutes.
full opportunity to explain the whole story the other night.
Yeah, I'm
I was
sure
just trying to make
any
a
normal
quick
person could
video
explain this in
to
4 or 5
explain, and even
sentences.
the quick video was like 17, 18 minutes long. All right? So I'm going to tell you the full
That's
story.
what I thought too, Lackey
today on the
Bracky.
show.
I'm so confused. Thankfully, this guy will clear it all
But
up for me.
You may notice there's literally no other podcast of the Level 1 podcast besides the first 7 episodes available on YouTube.
It's awesome. We
Actually,
saw
maybe
exclusive
the first 6
content.
I'm
Does
not
that feel
exactly
good?
sure. And you might say, well,
It's
what
like
happened?
those
Where
dudes who
they?
are
I
stoked
had to
about
delete
seeing
them.
those lost episodes of Doctor
this
Who.
podcast has been running since the fall of 2021. And
I think I've watched 2
around
episodes
the
of
middle
Doctor
of
Who.
last year, it was like July.
The one with the
of
statues
2022,
and
I
Who Turned Out the
rebranded
Lights.
it. It
Those
used
are the
to be
only 2 I
called the
watched.
Restream podcast, and I rebranded it to call it the Level 1 podcast. At that
That's what
time,
you
a
and
fan
DSP
of
keep
mine
making.
who had
Really good on
previously
English. That's-
paid a former comedian named
You do
Andy
great,
Dick,
Sudden
who
Fool.
since then has fallen from grace and is not very
And
reputable anymore.
I'm not sure.
Um,
I think DSP learned 2 languages
he
at the
paid
same
me to do a
time.
cameo,
Snorting and
referencing my
English.
name. Okay, now this cameo
So,
call
he is
has
kinda
been available
gifted.
on
He's
YouTube for many
valedictorian, after
years,
all.
and people have laughed at it because Andy Dick was a complete mess doing it, calling me Dark Sea Defil and all kinds of weird stuff.
I
instead of
think
just
Andy
being
Dick's a
normal.
mess in
So people
general.
think it's hilariously funny.
He got beaten
and
up several
finally this
times.
person realizing here's an opportunity for them to actually, you know,
Andy
kinda
Dick is
jump
real
in and
life
help
Roger
out.
the Alien.
Made a whole intro
There's an episode about
for the
that.
podcast. I should say to the beat of the song "My Name Is" from Eminem, which is "My Name Is Dark Sea Defil" or "Dark Side Phil," with my green screen footage from many years ago superimposed over it. Okay.
Can you show us?
It does
I
not
can't
use
really
the song
visualize this, DSP. Can you
from
play it?
Eminem at all. It utilizes an
Wait, do you have it on
instrumental
some of your
beat
other streams?
that is not even sampled from the real song. It's a sound.
He is
alike,
rocking hard, but
purposely
look at his
transformed
chair.
enough
The chair is
so
as
it
big as
cannot
Tell when
be
he's
claimed
actually terrified.
because it's not from the real song, right? This would be like if someone listened to the song "Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit," and then a garage band played a cover of the background music of it that's slightly changed on purpose to not sound like the song. But then someone says, you just played the song, we're suing you. Like, what? No, you can't do that.
No, there's a lot of coverage,
That's
DSP.
not legal.
It
If
is
anything,
legal.
even if you wanted to argue that, you know, the
Hold on,
song
I
was
got
used,
something
it
I
has
wanna
to go to
find.
a court of law. It can't just be slammed with copyright strikes and takedowns.
So you want them to
as
send
is
you
happening
summons,
to my channel
DSP? Is that what you
okay?
want?
So, in reality here, this is ridiculous. The whole situation is so dumb. But I'm going to tell you the whole situation in a second. So basically, I've been using this intro to my podcast since July of last year. So just do the math. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April.
This is
That
from
was-
Ambrose Bierce. A lawyer is one skilled
July,
in circumvention
August,
of the law.
September, October,
DSP,
November, December, January, February,
Anything
March,
is
April.
technically against the law,
10 months.
and
I didn't
anything is
even
technically
realize.
not against the law. So what does it
10
matter?
Months. I've been using
Exactly,
this
Sudden Fool.
introduction,
It's
basically.
it's playing a
without
dangerous
any
game.
issue because it's fine to use. It's fair use.
I never
And
got held accountable.
That's a
Therefore,
lot of
it's
podcasts.
crazy that
You
I'm
do
being
the
held
math. That's
accountable.
6 days a week for how many weeks? Okay?
Is he about to contradict
podcast
himself?
is
Yeah.
views to this
he
channel
about to
and likes
breathe?
to this channel. And then on top of that, there's the archives. Because as you guys know, I archive all of my stuff as well as the streams. So you're talking podcasts, streams, all this content, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's all at risk because, as you know, basically my trolls are very upset because something is
do?
happening on YouTube that I have nothing to do with.
Yeah, but you're not
False
trying to stop
strikes are
it.
being issued against my trolls.
Yeah,
for
we
my
got
content,
robbed by this
and
guy in
I'm
a
not
DSP
doing it.
mask. We're looking for
I don't
DSP.
want anyone doing it. I've outright stated publicly, do not issue copyright strikes against my trolls or detractors.
That's
I
not
don't
enough.
want
You got to
that.
get to the
I
bottom
don't
of it
want
too.
anyone abusing YouTube's system. You may think you're a white knight or whatever. You're not. I'm not asking you to do that, and I don't wish it, and I want people to stop because it's riling people up in the wrong way. I've never done it in my entire
The way
15
Phil
years on
puts it,
YouTube. If
YouTube
I didn't
only has
actively
false
seek
claims.
out
Yeah,
these
they should
legal
really
means
change that
to stop
system. It should only do
these
true
people
claims.
who basically
You
defame
don't
me
know
every
how someone
day.
says.
Why should someone else do it? I should be the one. If I want that, I'll do it myself, and I'll seek legal help to do it.
You can hear
I'm
it
not
for
just
sure,
gonna
Sudden
start
Fool.
abusing YouTube's
I hear the
copyright
USB
system.
sound as well,
Absolutely
too.
ridiculous. So
Doo-doo-doo.
I don't want this happening, but someone is doing this. Someone is mass impersonating me.
Yeah, I wrote a story
and
about it.
taking
it's a
down
really dumb
detractor
story, but I wrote
channels,
it.
Right? And because this is happening, the detractors are upset with me. And I've told them outright, I'm not doing it.
That
I've
doesn't mean
contacted
anything if
YouTube.
you tell us
I've
that.
publicly
You've got no
posted up my
reputation.
conversations with YouTube about this.
Why would
and
we
YouTube will
trust
not
you? Why
help,
would anyone trust
okay?
you?
They don't care. It's
You're
their
right.
impression that, oh well, too bad. If they have an issue,
You should
have
just
them
be allowed
have
to send money.
legal counsel and then contact us via that. It's not on your
I agree,
part
Incorrect
to fix
Beans.
this
Too bad he
issue.
can't send
In fact,
emails,
YouTube
though.
won't
He has to
even
do the
acknowledge
chat.
that the issue is real. They're basically just telling me that it's not. It couldn't really be happening. Yes, it could. Anyway, so because I'm getting mass impersonated with fake copyright strikes against my detractors, someone took it upon themselves to abuse YouTube's copyright system and hit this channel with these false strikes, claiming that the introductions to my podcast are using the Eminem song "My Name Is." They are not.
They are.
They never have been.
They're using a cover.
Not that work at all.
It
that's
is that
being
work.
used in those
It's
podcast
just
intros,
modified.
Okay, so here's what happened because I want to give you the
That
full story
DSP
of
would
how
not
this all
stand
went
for
down.
this
All
if
right.
it were any other situation. If he was watching a movie called Space Wars and it showed, Duke Skystrider,
So,
right? And he uses a thing
I
called
basically
the Power
was
and
streaming
he uses a laser
the other
sword.
night.
He'd be like, it's Star Wars.
And
It's just Star Wars. They
I
changed
was
a little
streaming
bit, but it's
Oblivion,
just Star
Elder Scrolls
Wars.
4 Oblivion, the Shivering Isles DLC we started.
He's
up
done
was
that with
really,
many
really
other
interesting.
things.
And
But
as
this
soon as
time
I
it's not
finished
acceptable.
streaming, I went over to my computer to shut down the stream and then to start uploading. And I go to my dashboard, and what happens is when you get a copyright strike, a giant pop-up hits you in
Giant.
the face,
It actually
basically,
pops
and says,
off
you have
the
to look
screen.
at this first before you can
It's
do
like a
anything else
cartoon.
on YouTube. So I get hit in the face.
Why are we
by a
lying about the
pop-up
giantness
that
of the
says, "You have
pop-up?
received a
That's
copyright
just really
strike."
dumb.
And I'm
Continue,
like,
DSP.
Oh, that's not good, obviously. What the hell
Funny
is
how we
this?
love-
And it's this bullshit claiming that I'm using an Eminem song
Mhm.
in the intro to
Exactly,
my
Roach Bait.
podcast, which I'm not. It claims that there's a company claiming the song, even though that company doesn't own the legal rights to the song.
How do you
I
know
looked
who
into
owns
it.
the rights, DSP?
And Eminem's "My Name Is"
Did you audit them?
currently licensed or owned by Universal
Resorts all the
Music Group,
processes, put on
UMG.
hold as to full capacity.
The company
It's
claiming it
true.
supposedly
You
is
do
not
see him
UMG,
stagger when he
meaning
does it.
it's a false
That's his
claim
weakness.
outright,
Like
right
if he
from
was
the
a boss,
get-go.
you have to wait till he
It's
starts,
fake,
and then his
because it's
weak
not the
points
right
start
company,
glowing.
Okay? So I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, this is not good. So immediately I think I'm going to respond to this with a
DSP just
counter
talks so
notice.
much.
I know it's fake.
He does.
So let's hit it with a counter notice. That at least will get a legal process going. Now here's how it works on YouTube, because this whole copyright system is very, very stupidly convoluted, and in my opinion, is not sufficient. Someone
My criticism
has
is
to
that it's not
hit you with
convoluted
a
enough.
copyright strike.
It's too
In order to do
streamlined,
that,
in my opinion.
All they have to do essentially is provide some contact information
It does
That's
sound
correct.
really
It
fake,
doesn't even
salty
have to
Mustard.
be
I
a
think he
valid
got
claim. It
copyright
doesn't hit you
claimed.
with valid
I get copyright claimed
or,
every
excuse me,
stream.
contact
It's
information.
okay.
I know because this has happened to me before. I've had people hit me with copyright strikes claiming they worked for Rockstar Games, and they didn't.
Exactly,
I had people hit
Dustin.
me with copyright
People have
strikes claiming they
copyrighted
worked for Ubisoft,
covers and stuff.
and they didn't. It was
It
just
usually doesn't
made
hold,
up.
but it can happen.
Okay.
At least to my understanding.
So this has happened to me before, and I've had to get it cleared up. So in this case, someone impersonating a music company.
Back in
They don't
2008.
work for it, so they're just making the shit up, but they have generalized information, and they spoofed the music company, and they hit me with this false copyright claim. So
I hadn't realized that,
if you
Salty
get hit
Carl.
with a copyright claim on YouTube, you have the ability to do what's called a counter notice. What a counter notice is you're
I thought
going
it was
back to that
counterclaim.
company
Doesn't
stating
matter. Continue.
one of two things.
I won't count that
Either
as a
you
new
feel
clone.
the claim is completely invalid, or you feel that you have the right to use the content that's being claimed anyway.
My
and
right
here's
is that
your
I'm
legal defense.
DSP.
In this case,
Yes,
it's
Steph,
kind of bold.
he
Number one,
straight
the
up told
song in
us
question
that
isn't being
that's pretty
used.
much all
Number
we're going
two,
to hear
the
this
company
entire
that's claiming
podcast.
me isn't the company that owns the rights to the song.
Which I don't know how you could
Okay?
stretch this out to 2
And
or
number
3
three,
hours.
I would have had a legal right to use it anyway because it's a transformative work. So it's all baloney. The whole thing is fake. So I basically hit it with a counter notice explaining all of this. Okay? I
Giant
issue the
pop-up.
counter notice. As I'm issuing the counter
Yeah,
notice to the
that's
first
what I
strike,
heard. I saw it on
okay,
Twitter about
a
Superhound
second strike hits the channel.
website or channel.
So that's a completely separate strike now for the same song.
Is Superhound?
That's
sorry. Is
bullshit.
Superhound like Revolver
I've seen
Ocelot, and he's working
YouTube
for some
strikes
secret
before.
agent,
For example, last
some
year
third
I was
party,
hit
and
with
he's
false
killing
copyright
everyone?
strikes from a troll.
What a hero,
who's
then.
trying to basically do what's called
The
what do they
distraction's
call
pretty
it?
cool.
It's
I
a
like it
bait
too.
Situation. Oh, here's a piece of content that I made for you to use in your stream. Thanks. Okay. So I use it. Then months later, oh, I'm gonna strike it down because you didn't have permission. Well, yes, I did. Okay, I have it in writing that you gave me permission. So what happened is that person tried to hit me with like 20 strikes, but they all grouped into 2. What YouTube is supposed to do, which they don't always do. And this
So
is
you
the
wanted
problem
to get hit with
YouTube,
20
they
strikes.
Don't consistently even follow their own rules. If you get strikes for the same piece of content,
Yeah, it's why
you're supposed
you
to
often
get
don't
one
hear happy
strike for
birthday
that
in shows
content.
and stuff.
So if someone is striking you for a song, for a piece of, anything, whatever it is, you're only supposed to get 1 strike per piece of content. YouTube hit me with 2.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, that's not even right. Like, the way they did it is wrong. I know because I've gotten this before. Each piece, like, it should be 10 claims, 1 strike.
What are you going to do about it,
Okay?
DSP?
Not
Write
2
your congressman.
claims, or 2 claims, 2 strikes for the same piece of content. It doesn't even make sense.
Superhound just needs to wash
So I'm like,
his
well, this
stomach
is
with bleach.
horrible because I can tell you
Yeah,
exactly what's happening. Okay?
On Minecraft.
This person who is lying and impersonating a music company basically issued like 100 single strikes.
That's awesome.
And they're hoping
What a
they're all gonna
hero.
hit my channel and shut it down. Here's how YouTube works. If you get a
How do you know
copyright
this
strike,
is the detractors, DSP?
nothing really happens.
How come
if you get 2
it could be that
copyright
you're just
strikes,
some rube?
still nothing really happens. And I know this sounds weird
Oh.
because people seem to be under this impression that if you get copyright strikes against your channel, you can't upload and you
DSP
can't
take
stream.
criticism. When
I
someone
thought
calls him
that
out, he
too.
just bans him like
But last year, I
Yeah.
had false strikes against this channel.
But
again
DSP
from that
listens to all
troll,
criticisms
and nothing
as you're
happened. I
getting
was still
kicked
able
out.
to stream, and I was still able to upload, no problem.
You were.
So I guess YouTube, either this was a rule everyone thought existed and never did, or YouTube changed the system. I don't know if and when, but they did. Because last year, the same thing happened in the summer, and I was able to keep making content. Okay? So the same thing happened where it looks like I could still keep making content. I could still upload because I was able to upload
Is
my
that true,
videos.
though?
I was able to do all that, no problem. It allowed me to keep doing it. So even though I had 2 strikes against the channel, I was still able to upload and do all my normal business. Okay?
So you're
But
special.
if you get a 3rd strike, what YouTube then does is
So you
they
get special treatment.
suspend the channel. Okay? What that means is your channel disappears, all the content disappears. You now have to go through a legal process to get some of these strikes cleared up, and once they do, your channel will come back. All right? So that sucks because imagine if the
Yeah, the
DSP
bots
just
are very
disappeared for a
sensitive,
couple
and they're
weeks,
very
and there's nothing I
inconsistent.
can do about it besides go through a legal process, which takes time. It's not an overnight system. It's weeks. So obviously, that's not what I want to happen. So I'm sitting there, and I see strike 1 already hit. I do a counter notice. As I'm doing the counter notice for strike 1, strike 2 hits.
Awesome.
And I said,
It's like a combo,
all right,
like in Street Fighter.
So here's the deal. This is going to hit again. I mean, this person,
You get 7
whoever
days
this
grace.
is,
Okay.
doing this has
Because I was under the impression that
bunch of
you got hit
individual
by it right
strikes,
away.
and essentially
My
is
mistake.
trying to destroy my
I
business.
got 2 copyright strikes in one day, like 10 years ago. When I knew nothing.
So what I did is
I got
had
2
to
copyright
take
strikes in my time
extreme
as well.
action.
Both of them, they
Now,
gave me
you
the
might
option to just
say,
remove the
well,
segment
why
from the
didn't
video.
you private all of your podcasts and streams and everything that ever used that intro? Well, I could, except there's a problem with that. When you private a video, it just means the public can't
because
see
he's a
it.
partner according to
But
me.
if there's
Okay, that makes some
already
sense
a
too.
copyright strike in the pipeline, it will still apply to your channel. I know this for a fact because in 2015,
Well, there's
one
your
of the
mistake
first
there,
times I was
Kuga. You
ever
know better.
really
There's no
negatively
sense allowed in
affected
DSP's world.
by this issue.
Get out.
I had all my videos privated that I thought would be affected, and I still got a second copyright strike for it. So, privating does nothing. It doesn't help. It's already issued. You're screwed. Okay? The only thing you can do is delete your content. Now, I just want you to think about this.
I'm thinking.
I've been doing this podcast daily since fall of 2021, and I started using that.
Hold
intro
on, I
in
stopped
July.
thinking. Give me a second.
I had to go through July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 10 months of podcasts and 10 months of archived broadcasts.
Hilarious. And you deleted them all.
And
What a
I
champion.
had to delete content from my channel. Deleting views, deleting likes.
Bummer.
This is all content that counted towards DSP gaming. That boosted this channel up and showed that there was engagement and viewership on this channel. And I was
Right, Falcon.
forced to
And there's
delete
also
it
companies
because
that
it was my only
claim stuff
short-term
just
protection
because.
against getting
Because
a third
it's
additional strike on
it's
the
kind
channel,
of a
which
way
was
of
suspended.
siphoning money through
You
ads.
see,
It's
there
it's
was
basically
literally
theft.
nothing else that I could do.
And YouTube tries to clamp down on it, but you know they ban one and then another pops up.
That's terrible, but that's the only way.
Where the troll
How do I
interest
know
worth
that
it? I
that
thought
works?
it was worth it. You
Because
should keep doing
again,
them.
I've done it before in 2015. This same similar issue happened in
what confused me
2015.
about DSP. Can you
and
just
that's what
mute the
YouTube told me to do.
That's what I thought. I
They said
thought you
the
could.
only defense is to delete the content on your channel that you think you're going to get a strike against.
But that's not true. They must have
And that's
lied
what
to
I
you,
did.
DSP.
So I went into panic mode.
Panic
And
mode. I
deleted
went beast mode, but a
hundreds of
panicked
videos.
beast.
Each video having around 1,000
Yeah,
or more
I lost
views.
all those
Archived
views.
streams having thousands of views. Okay? So
They lost like 30 billion views.
you know what I'm saying? So it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts that this happened, and I'm just like,
Because that's what happened with me for both of my
it
copyright
really
claims.
upsets
Both
me.
of them.
Let's just put it that way. It really
It
upsets
just
me.
said, "Do you
All
want to
right?
remove the part or whatever?"
This is
I
work
said, "Sure."
that I've done for the last year. These are shows that I built up. These are topics that people like to hear.
Why doesn't DSP
right?
get that special
This is
treatment?
not just
That's a
me
bummer.
bullshitting every day. This is a lot of meaningful discussion that I have with my audience. Q&A. These are shows that likely over time would have gotten views, residual views.
No.
In the background.
No, come
And now
on,
this
man.
is 10 months of my life deleted.
Who's gonna watch
that
a
I
pre-stream
shouldn't have to
from
delete. I did
4
nothing
years
wrong.
ago?
I'm not using the song that's getting copyright strikes against it.
Who
It's
would watch a
completely
stream from
false.
2 weeks ago?
And I have
Pre-stream
to
of
delete
DSPs
10
anyway.
months of work.
The only
because
people
of a
are detractors,
fucking troll.
DSP.
It's bullshit, okay? And I'm tired of it. I really am. But it seems like YouTube just doesn't care. They don't. They just really don't seem to want any effort into anything. Everything has to be automated. Too bad. If you get hurt by false things, who cares if it hurts you and your business and your life? We don't care. Right? We're a giant billion-dollar company.
They
We
kind
don't
of
give
can't
shits
care,
about you or
DSP. They're
anybody
too
else.
big.
It's disgusting is what it
You're
is, in
making
my
more of a
opinion.
criticism
Morally
towards
wrong,
corporations in
it's
general,
ethically
DSP.
wrong, it's legally wrong. When you're throwing around false DMCA claims,
Write your
you're
congressman.
breaking the DMCA law.
Write your congressman.
It's nonsense, okay?
Tell you what,
These
let's
need to
write
be
your
vetted.
congressman
They
together. Let's make a
absolutely
stream
need
of
to.
it.
And by the
Dear
way, I know for a
Assface,
fact
this
that
is
there are
bullshit,
cases
man.
where YouTube does vet claims.
My name
I
is
know it.
Phil
I have
Burnell.
it in writing.
So back in 2008,
Anyway,
it's going right to the
so
trash can, man.
I had to delete all this content off my
The
channel.
bottom line is this.
So what is that going to do? I'll tell
I
you what
want
that's
you to
gonna
like
do.
annihilate
It deletes
YouTube.
Tons of views off my channel. It's going to make this channel once again be negatively affected. How?
Hilarious.
This channel will
How do
not
you know
show
it's
up in
detractors,
YouTube's search
though?
algorithm now. Because I deleted a bunch of content. This hurts a channel. When you have a bunch of content,
Anyone
on your
who
channel,
acts against DSP is
YouTube's
a
algorithm
detractor.
says, "Oh, there's something
That
wrong
lady
with
at the
that
grocery
channel."
store who
That
didn't
channel
accept
has stuff
DSP's
forcibly
coupon,
removed, and
detractor.
therefore, obviously, there's a problem.
Huge
So don't show
detractor.
it in search results anymore. This is what happened to my channel in 2015. Exactly the same situation. And there's nothing I could do to fix it. It took years of me uploading to this channel to get it back into the YouTube algorithm. And now I'm
It
screwed
still wasn't there, DSP.
again. And there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is say, well, tough it out. Okay, that's it. That's literally it. Some people are like, well, why didn't you edit out
Yeah, the only
intros to
people
the
who
videos?
watch
Are
his
you
old
insane?
stuff are... Oh.
Do you think that YouTube allows you to mass edit videos? No, they do
No,
not.
they don't. But you have to do
YouTube
it one
does
by
not allow
one.
that whatsoever.
You have to do it one by one, DSP.
I would have had to individually edit every video and edit the intro out. Each video would have taken about an hour.
No, that
So
is
let's do the
empirically
math.
false.
6 shows a week.
That is a lie.
Times what? It's a 10 months, so what, 40 weeks? So let's see.
No, it took me like 40
6
seconds.
hours times 40. So if
They
I
even
spent,
do it
you know,
automatically.
240 some hours plus.
I didn't even have to
editing
trim
videos,
shit. I
maybe
just said yes, and it
by the way,
trimmed
the
it out
channel's
for
already
me.
down because already all the strikes have hit.
That's just not true, DSP.
So, it's not possible.
It is
It's
extremely
not- For
possible.
someone like me who's as,
You just don't want to
what's the
press
word?
yes
Someone who
100
makes as much
times.
content as I do.
That
It's
is
not
enough
possible
to deter
do
him.
stuff like that. You know, if I was a giant YouTuber who employed a team of people who could have went in to handle it, if I had a high up contact at YouTube because I'm a giant YouTuber with millions
Do
of
I
subs
have
and
a
makes
high
tons of
up
money on
dude?
YouTube,
Because I did it.
maybe I would have had some defense against this. I have none. I don't. All right? I'm small potatoes. No one gives two shits
Is he
about
on a
me
different YouTube than the rest
They
of
never
us?
did, to be honest. Even when I was a big partner at Machinima.
He was drunk,
YouTube
that's why he
said,
panicked.
"Delete
That's
your
a-
video."
that's a good
They didn't care. They
hypothesis.
said,
That's a
"The
good
process
theory,
is the
Salty
process.
Carl.
You can't go around the process. Once the process
Because
is
we've
in
seen
effect, there's no
DSP
stopping
react
it.
very
Delete your
stupidly
video.
while drunk, very
So that's what
impulsively.
I did. Again.
Even more than
Okay?
he normally does.
So, the good news is, after deleting the videos, all right, no additional strikes have hit for now, all right? And I've put in 2 counter notifications against the 2 videos in question that were...
Oh, but see, Kuga,
hit with
if
copyright
that
strikes.
happens, that's wrong.
And now
Because
here's what
I hadn't
happens.
been
Here's the
copyright
legal
struck
process
until
that needs to take
2006,
place.
and now suddenly I'm being copyright struck? It's bullshit,
There's
dude.
10 business days that need to pass, okay?
He's on
Within those
17.
10 business days,
He's on GoutTube.
this company that supposedly, which is not real, I'm telling you, they're fake strikes.
How do you know?
The company, this music company, would have to go to court and issue court orders to say that they're going to sue me
That
for the use
here's
of this
hoping.
song in my videos. They're actually going to spend
God, that would be
thousands
dope.
of dollars to go to court and sue me for using a song that's not even in the videos in question. So I want to think about how ridiculous that would be if a company thought to do that. When
That'd
the
be great,
song
man. Do it.
is not even there, right? Like, it wouldn't even make any sense. So, it doesn't make, it's stupid. And
It
it's
is.
not
It
going to
is
happen
shameful,
because the
Kuga.
claims aren't real. Like I said, it's not even the correct music company supposedly issuing the claims. It's just bullshit. So, basically, there's nothing I can really do about it besides sit around and wait 10 business days. All right? When 10 business days have passed from me issuing the counter notification,
Is that what we're gonna
Okay.
do too? We're just gonna sit around and
these
wait.
copyright strikes will be removed from the channel, and we'll be back to normalcy around.
Phil can look on who sampled for
But
it.
in the meantime,
Yeah.
if any other false
What I'm trying to say
strikes
here is that
hit this
DSP is
channel
making all these
for
claims
any
about
reason,
who has
the
done
channel
what
will
or
likely
what
be
has done what.
suspended.
But
And I really
a lot
don't
of times
have
he's
any
always
means
grasping at straws.
to fix the process or fix that.
This
I've
is a
already
fake
talked to
company,
YouTube,
okay?
Now I'm going to tell you the next steps
But
that I took.
their
okay?
actions are real.
It's this channel will be suspended and gone.
Cool.
And there's nothing I can do until these counter notifications hit 10 business days. All right, and then the channel will come back. All right.
If they
So
go to court,
in the
Phil's gonna be-
meantime, everything is in limbo. I'm going to continue.
Phil's
making
gonna pay
content
for a
on this
lawyer
channel,
and still get bodied.
and hopefully
He might
nothing
as well just go ahead and
happens.
represent
Happens, we have a
himself.
backup
It'd be
plan.
really
I'll
funny and it'd be
explain that plan
cheaper.
to you because I had a nearly
So
1
the
hour
problem is
discussion
this,
with YouTube
Judge.
about this.
I'm
I'll
not
tell you
paying
everything
any
they said,
motherfucking child
okay?
support. Mr. Burnell, we're not here for
So,
child support.
Continuing the story.
But I just want to make sure I get that
After
in
the false
first.
strikes hit and I issued the counter notifications, all right, I went to talk to YouTube about this. The first thing I did is I wrote a very lengthy email
Email?
to YouTube's legal department. Legal.
I thought you couldn't
at
email them,
whatever
DSP. I'm
YouTube.com.
counting that
They
as a
have
new
legal
clone.
Email address. And I explained to them 2 things. I said, number 1, someone is issuing mass false copyright strikes in my name. This is a massive legal issue for you.
The other thing
because
is
someone
that probably
abusing your
YouTube keeps
system,
evidence of
and
the
I'm
claim,
trying
so
to
probably they can
notify
show
you
that.
via
Yeah.
the chat that it's happening, and you're
Just
ignoring
because
it.
you delete something really
I
doesn't mean
want
anything,
some
DSP.
action taken on this.
It's just not how it
Please
works,
contact me.
unfortunately.
Then I explained I was hit with false copyright strikes as a result of it.
That's
and
true
that's
as well,
a retaliatory
Dustin.
reaction because YouTube did
Nothing
not
really
handle it
goes to
properly.
court that much. People don't want to
So I
take things
sent
to
an email
court, so
off
they'll
to the
settle
legal
however they can.
Okay. Then I went to YouTube chat again. Now, we already know YouTube chat is worthless, but I said, what the hell? I might as well do it again. It's the only other recourse I have. There's no other means to contact YouTube besides this chat. So I went to YouTube chat yet again.
You get a personal rep
And
after
I sat there
100K
talking to
sub
them,
to
and
talk
by
to.
the way, once again, I
Well, hot
documented
damn,
the
he can get
entire
2 reps.
conversation. I saved the whole thing. I talked to them about 3 different issues. Issue number 1, The mass impersonation that I'm having here of people issuing strikes in my name. Okay. After talking to them about this for about 25 minutes and finally getting the person on the other end to understand what I was saying, all right?
Just don't use copyrighted music next time. Royalty free, or actually pay someone to make a quick track or whatever. Yeah, Reboot Kid seems like he makes a lot of sense.
You're not doing it. It's the problem of the people who are being hit with the false strikes.
Yeah, it's not the fault of the person killing these people. It's the fault of the person getting killed. Right. I like that. It's a good legal system.
Like everybody else, or they need to get a lawyer and have the lawyer contact.
Right, but you can't do anything at all, DSP. Well, how handy is that?
That's exactly what I was told by YouTube. Help chat, support chat.
Okay, well, that's not true.
There's nothing I can do whatsoever because I'm not involved in it. Don't get involved in it. Do not even, there's nothing I can do at all. The people who are getting the false strikes need to use counter notifications or actually have a lawyer contact YouTube on their behalf. That's what I was told. Mm-hmm. All right?
I don't think he got told that. I think he framed it towards that, and they said, sure.
And the person responded,
kind of like how he does with Kat. He states the thing so that she
doesn't
has to more or less agree with
that just
it.
means have a legal representative contact us. And I was like, so I want you to think about this. Essentially what YouTube is saying is, unless you're rich, you have absolutely no defense against crimes on YouTube.
Wait, he said a lawyer, then just said support chat.
Because the only people who can afford to get a lawyer are rich people. If you're not aware...
That's not true, DSP. I'm not rich and I can get a lawyer.
I am seeking legal representation, and I have already spoken with 2 different lawyers.
You can get lawyers for very cheap, okay? DSP.
And I'm going to tell you what happened as a result of
I had to get a lawyer a couple months back for some stupid crap.
Lawyers are incredibly expensive.
It really wasn't that expensive,
dude. Do you want to know the
dude.
running rate of a standard lawyer?
Tell me.
About $300 an hour. That's not an exaggeration.
That's an exaggeration, DSP.
Just to talk with you.
Are you trying to go to the biggest law firm you can find, DSP?
For their time. So unless you're rich...
That's it. He's not going to Walmart lawyers. That's stupid, man.
You can't actually protect yourself.
That's not true, DSP.
Which is bullshit.
It's not.
Right? So that's what YouTube is under the impression. If you are
forgot his line midway and said the wrong thing. Well, I'm going to count that as a new clone.
Talk to us and maybe we'll discuss how broken our systems are and help you. But if you're not rich, we don't care. That's what they told. Essentially, that's what they're saying in YouTube chat support. Get a lawyer, or we won't help you.
That's what's really cool about. I have a brother who's into law stuff, and he can get me lawyers for anything if I need anything.
So,
and he can get cheap ass ones or everything.
I got these false strikes against me, and I even explained to them. I said, listen. If you look at the strikes,
at DSP, if he had any sort of social connections, would be able to find people.
Own the rights to the song,
but he doesn't know anybody
that are claiming or hitting my video with
lawyers'
copyright.
legal advice was they need
strikes. In addition,
my
videos don't even have the song in them. It's a different song.
I see B-dubs. Thanks for catching that. So not only is the
company incorrect, it's obviously a false impersonation, but also the content is not even in the video. So how can you tell me this is a valid complaint? And they said, well,
I had no idea what you're talking about.
The YouTube chat support person doesn't do that. Said we don't handle.
I think he talked to another bot long enough and messed it up that a human had to come into the chat.
Counter notices, and it's up to our copyright.
I did that one time intentionally because I was just done with the bot, so I messed with it so much until a representative came on. Not for YouTube, some other thing.
But if they,
I'm betting that's what happened.
If there's, what do they say? If you can't prove,
and you can tell when an actual human is typing
that it's fake, then they're just going to pretend like it's real. Because they don't want to deal with a legal issue. So they'll just pretend like the claim is real. Even if there's mostly evidence saying it's fake, they don't care. They want to protect their own butts.
Okay? They don't have time to investigate everything, DSP. They just don't. I'm sorry. Bummer.
Basically,
it's kind of like the police in general. The police just don't have the time to investigate everything, man.
Well,
they just don't.
Even if you know that this claim is fake and you have actual evidence, corroborating evidence to prove that this claim is fake, get a lawyer. Have the lawyer contact.
No human can run.
That's what I was told.
Something big.
I'm like, okay. And I told him, I said, you realize this is right.
Sounds like
this
big time
conversation
New York attorney. Yeah, he's trying to find the biggest law firm he can find. They have extremely nice suits. Did you see the briefcase?
Okay, this is what they
want. It's a high-end lawyer, man.
All right. So there you go. Now,
Johnny Cochran's dead, though.
Is he? So ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Well then, we're going to have to raise the goal a little bit, because I'm going to need to hire a lich to bring back Johnny Cochran.
DSP Gaming gets falsely shut down. Let's say a third strike hits. I said, I've deleted all the stuff. So I should not get hit with a third strike, okay? But what if a third strike hits the channel for something else, and the channel now gets suspended.
I guess we have a little bit of fun.
Here's how it works. Supposedly, if your channel gets 3 copyright strikes against it, and you have taken no recourse,
He's
no
dead.
defense against it, the channel shut down.
Well,
stay shut down forever,
it's been a bad day. I
unless you
lost
get
my
the strikes
coder
removed
saves.
somehow. Okay? 3
Exactly.
strikes, you're out, essentially.
That's true,
All
Dustin.
right?
I know quite a few lawyers that do
Now-
that. That's one of the ones that I hired for. No, not the
Excuse
ones that I hired, but one that got referred
I have
to.
counter notices in, and the counter notices
I
were
was thinking
accepted
about
and
suing this.
forwarded to the false
Doesn't matter who I
claimant.
was going to sue. Doesn't really
All
matter.
right? So
But I was
already
thinking about
have
suing
two
this
legal
person,
processes in place
and
to
I was
protect the
asking my
channel.
brother for legal advice.
If a
But they
third
ended up
strike
solving
hits,
whole
the channel
problems so
will not
that
be
legal
deleted.
stuff didn't
The
even
channel
come
will
up.
essentially
But that's
just
one of the
be
guys that my brother
suspended,
referred me to.
which
Is
means once those
dude straight up
counter
said,
notices
"Dude, I don't
cleared
take any
in,
money until you
they
win."
say it's 10 business days. For when I did it, which would have been 2 days. Well, I guess yesterday would have been the first business day, right? So you figure 2 weeks from yesterday, I guess. Then the channel will come back. Okay.
Okay.
So there you go.
He said he asked him 2 things.
So it
and now he's
sucks.
on
The channel will be gone for 2 weeks.
I asked him
but
like
it'll
50
come back in
things,
2
and
weeks.
here's the 2
Now,
things that I asked him.
directly asked this YouTube chat representative, who's supposed to be your direct line to YouTube on what to do in these
V-Dubs,
situations.
Columbo would
I
fall
explained
apart
to them, I said, I
interviewing
have other
DSP.
YouTube channels.
He'd have to get out multiple
2 other
notepads.
ones. They're not really related to DSP Gaming. One is like a reacting channel, and another one is a channel that I used to use years ago, and I haven't used.
Harvey
I
Dented,
said,
ban him.
Could I use
Yep.
those channels
Toxic
in the
lawyer.
meantime?
Get
Could
him
I
outta
upload
here.
content? Could I live stream?
Yep.
And this person
Banned.
in writing stated to me, yes, you can. Yes, those channels will not be affected by the copyright status of DSP Gaming.
Yes.
That's what I was told.
Yes, we know
Now,
that.
I don't know if this person is correct or not, but that's what I was told in writing.
Yes, that's
Okay,
normally
I have it
true.
in writing. So, I'm to understand that, again,
Someone
if
explain to me why
we're in a
people hate
situation where
DSP
this channel
Gaming.
gets
I don't
suspended
understand. EAE,
erroneously,
how much time do you have?
I can still use my other channels to make content, okay? Fair enough. I hope they're not lying to me. Why would they lie? Right? I mean, that'd be
Yeah,
pretty
why would they
stupid. I have
lie?
it in
They just
writing.
lied to you, apparently.
Legally, I can prove I did nothing wrong if I go to my other channels and they're like, oh, that's wrong. You can't use your other channels if you have copyright strikes against your other channel. And then they hit me with more stuff, like more suspensions or bans.
That'd be really
What are you
funny.
talking about? I have it in writing right here that it says I could have done
Writing
it.
from a
Here
bot,
it is.
maybe? What does that mean?
So, to my knowledge, if this channel gets suspended,
Got
I
another
should be
clone
able
of
to still do
Victorian
React
era
content,
Phil when he said
and we
writing.
would go over temporarily to KO Gaming and try to do daily live streams over there, and maybe
It is
maybe
very, very loud, Rosemary.
upload the videos there too. I don't know if anyone would even watch the gameplay videos if I uploaded them to KO Gaming. I really don't know. I don't know what would happen. I would hope people would move over there.
They
and
would,
watch the
DSP.
gameplay in the meantime.
I'll be there.
I don't want to stop making content for you guys.
Hey, man, you can play Street Fighter? I'm
I'm
getting kinda bored.
right? So, that's what I was
That's
told.
really
now I have this
dumb.
whole conversation
Hard D word.
documented. So
That's
question
really
number
dumb.
1: how do I stop people
Stop
from
trying to make
impersonating
that a
me and hitting
slur,
everyone with
dudes.
false strikes on YouTube? Answer: you don't. You're not involved. The people getting hit with the false strikes need to either hit counter notifications or talk to a lawyer, have a lawyer.
Someone in
contact
his
them.
chat
You have
pointed out
nothing you
something.
can do. That was
Why
answer
would you
number
trust
one.
any of these
Question number
help
2.
centers?
What
They've
about these
lied to you
false
numerous
strikes I'm
times
getting on my
before, and
channel?
you called them out for
All you
lying
can
to
do
you.
is issue counter
I'm counting that as a new
notifications. If you want
clone.
anything further, have a lawyer
It's
contact
stupid,
them.
but I'm doing
That's
it.
what I was told. Question
I
number
trust
3.
these guys
If this
implicitly
channel
now.
gets
These guys are
suspended
always
for
fucking
these
lying to me, dude.
false copyright claims, can I still use my
I'll
other
tech
channels
support
to
for
make
your
content?
chat feed.
The answer was,
God damn
yes,
it, are you
can.
serious?
Do so.
Oh my
So I
goodness.
have it all in writing. I saved this whole conversation. All right? Then I reached out to a couple of lawyers, which I'm going to talk about in a moment here.
Yeah,
Okay?
dox
So you
them.
guys know what's going on with that, because I do have some information.
Give it a
to
second. It might dislodge
All
here.
right, in regards to that.
They call the word dent the hard D in his chat. Yes. I do remember LTG's strike was community guideline,
Anyway,
which is why he got terminated. from
Worst
YouTube
case
for sure.
scenario.
Yes,
If
that's
this channel
correct.
gets suspended and it's
No,
gone,
Phil would not be
all
punished
right?
under that system.
And-
He is technically correct here.
I go over to my other channels and I try to make content there.
Now,
and
I do
those
think what
channels get
happens is
suspended,
if
which
you
shouldn't
get
happen. I've been
like 2
told
or
by
3
YouTube it
accounts
won't.
banned for content
I've been given the
ID,
go-ahead by
I
YouTube
do
to
think
use
they
the other
start
channels.
suspending your regular
But if
accounts.
it happens because they don't know what they're talking
Or
about,
any future accounts, I mean.
then I'm going to have to temporarily go over to my old Twitch TV channel, which is twitch.tv/DarksidePhil, and probably do a couple
Wheels
of
about to
streams
roll
there,
up
a
the
few streams there, just to make content.
Dox your lawyer, DSP.
You know, it's my job.
Did
I
you
can't
know
not
you're
work.
representing DSP?
And
He
then what we're gonna
masturbated
have
on
to do is try to
stream.
figure out some kind of a solution, and the answer is not to stay on Twitch. I can tell you that right now. Twitch's limitations,
Exactly,
how much bitrate you
Maso.
can stream at.
The dude has no friends. He has no one he can turn to.
You know, the reason I left Twitch is because I was sitting on a stream and they claimed that I said something racial that I never said. And
That's not what you said it was for.
They unsuspended my channel, but they suspended it for no reason.
They said you had a history of using racial slurs or hateful slurs.
Idiotic, the way that company
So that's not entirely true
I
either.
don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be on a business where at any moment someone's going to claim I did something.
They said hateful slurs. They did not say anything racial.
No, I'm not dealing with you. Okay? So, basically, I don't want to go there. It would just be
Meerkat was saying that because he's a partner that also
all
forced.
right, it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
it
okay,
wouldn't be
that makes
permanent, it would be
sense.
a temporary thing. And then what I would probably do is try another business. Some people are telling me there's this new place called Kick or something. I've
Kick
never
or
heard of it.
something.
But people are like, yeah, it's a new
Sounds pretty
streaming
dope. Let's
website.
go there.
A lot of content creators are giving it a shot. Would I try it?
Yeah,
probably
retcon to
would. I would
harmful
probably
slurs. I remember
try
that.
it and see what it's like. Thing is, I don't know how it works. I don't know how easily I could even stream
Yeah,
there.
where's
I don't know
the
if
public
OBS can
apology
even
from
stream
Twitch?
to
I
it
thought we were
easily,
owed one
you
of
know what
those.
I mean? I don't know how that works. If it even can. I don't know how OBS works. And also, I don't know about their limitations. I don't know what's going to happen because, you know, what's their bit rate? Do they limit your bit rate when you stream over there?
Yes,
Or can
DSP,
you just
huge.
stream as
You
high as
basically
want?
have slideshows.
Obviously,
What does it matter, man?
12,000 kilobits on YouTube now. I love this quality I'm streaming at. I want to keep
What
at it.
quality?
I don't want to have to nerve. If I go to Twitch, I immediately have to have my quality.
Stationary
Are you kidding me?
kicker.
I'm
It's like a
right now.
magic
This
card.
stream is 12,000 kilobits per second. If I go to Twitch, I have to stream at 6,500 kilobits. That's not even good enough for smooth 60 frames per second.
Well,
in
the chat made it
720p
further than
quality.
usually. Usually it
It's not
freezes
even
around
good
30
enough
to
for
40
that.
minutes.
That's
Now
what
it
they're
froze at
limiting
an
you
hour
to
and
do.
8 minutes.
It's
Maybe if I keep doing this,
preposterous how behind
eventually it'll
the
start
times
lasting the whole stream.
Okay. So, I would hope Kick will allow me to stream at a higher bit rate.
Kick loves me.
And the thing is,
I
don't
sent
wanna
them a
go-
letter.
I've been on
I'm
YouTube
Phil Burnell. I'm
for
looking to do
15
content
years.
on your
I
website.
have
They're
built
like,
a
oh man,
community, I have built a
you're sponsored
business,
right now.
Right? My whole history is here. You know what I'm saying? And can you imagine if 15 years of my history is deleted off of YouTube because of crimes being committed against me? What I will tell you is this. If this channel does get suspended and doesn't come back for some reason, I will sue whoever I need to sue
Do
to
it.
get it back.
Do it.
I will 1 million
Oh my God, now I'm really cheering
raise
for
my
it.
hand right here
See, Kyle?
and tell you, I swear to you, I will not allow 15 years of my life be erased off the internet.
You hear
because
that?
a
You hear that,
company
assholes?
doesn't want to
DSP is
abide by
going to
law
pop out the
because
lawyer.
a
He's going to
person
whip that
does not
bad
want
boy
to
out and
abide
sue
by
you
law.
into submission.
I know I have done nothing wrong. I swear to you, I will not allow 15 years of work to go down
Oops.
the drain because these companies basically are not responsible legally. I refuse. Okay? So rest assured, there may be issues, there may be road bumps, there may be problems, but this channel will not go away permanently. It will come back at some point. All right?
Yeah,
I will
and
commit that
in
to
kills,
you.
it's
It
weird
doesn't
that he
even matter
trusts
if it takes
Swaggins,
years
the
of
dude
legal
who shit on
battles.
him
I
multiple
don't care.
times, to be a
I will
mod.
not allow DSP Gaming to be erased. All right? So I'm just making that clear to you all right now.
That's the thing,
Fair enough?
so we're going to
So you
have to
don't
have some
worry.
lawyer
It may be
funds.
a horrible, horrible
We
situation to
reached
get
the
through,
lawyer
but
goal.
I'm not going to be deleted for doing nothing wrong. All right?
I hope he opens a GoFundMe.
So,
That'd be really
anyway.
funny.
Here's the plan.
Another dude
I'm
got
gonna keep
banned.
streaming on DSP Gaming and do normal content. I'm still gonna be doing content for my sister channel, DSP React, as if nothing is wrong. I mean, yeah, things are wrong. At any moment, this channel could be suspended. Not deleted, but suspended. Because I already have those 2 counter notifications in the pipeline. Those are gonna clear within 2 weeks' time, and therefore then the channel will be fine again. But I am absolutely in jeopardy of being suspended, and it's bullshit, and it shouldn't be that situation, but it is. All right? So, in the meantime,
There, I'm done messing
I'm
with it.
going to
See if that refreshes it.
go ahead and continue as usual. All right? And there's, you know, if anything goes wrong and we have to go to Twitch temporarily, I will. And if that, you know, would we go there? If that's not working out, or if I feel like I want to try.
Man,
this
now
Kick, we'll
DSP's
try
got me
Kick.
really excited for a
And
lawsuit arc.
Again, to upload videos.
That'd be so
obviously,
damn
if I'm
good.
making new playthroughs, I want to upload the videos. I don't want to have this on hold. So if that means that I have to go to another website,
DSP, it might not
or
even work
other
out because a couple of the
role or
detractors
something,
that got
don't
flagged,
even know.
they didn't
If I
even
have
get
go
to
there
hire a
temporarily,
lawyer.
right?
They were just
I will
banned.
do that. All right. So
So
It's that simple.
It's
all
that
right?
simple.
That's what we're doing. We're not going to stop. I will tell you this again. I just
And
wrote
another
one post
ban,
that I will not
someone
let
calling him
DSP
out
gaming
saying he's
die
a liar.
permanently, and that is the truth. No matter what, this channel will come
DSP
back at
acting
some
like
point.
DSP history would be
And
safe
number
and
two, I will
considered and
make another
respected.
promise to you.
Same as a great
I'm
library
not going to
representative.
stop making content. All
It's
right?
ironic
My
that
content
the people who are going to preserve
meaningful,
DSP's legacy the
positive,
most and most
fun,
accurately
and so many
are the people who
tell me
don't
on
like
a daily
him.
basis they're so grateful that I
And that's
still
happened a lot in
here
history
after all
too. The people
trials
who
and tribulations
dislike
that
a
I have
person the
been
most
through,
often
and all
has the
bullshit
most
that
accurate
people
history
have
on them.
put me through over these years.
Because that
People
other person has a reason to
respect
lie
me
and clean up their image.
for still sticking with it. People look up to me for sticking through these tough
Who
times.
looks up to you?
And
Name
a lot of
him.
people have even told me
Jade?
that they see me as an inspiration. Now, do you
Well,
wanna
he
know
is in a
the truth?
wheelchair. I
don't
guess he
think any
has
of
to
that
look
should
up
be.
to you.
I don't believe that at all. I don't think I'm anyone special or different than anybody else. I've always told you guys I see myself as a Joe average guy, just having fun.
I don't know
on
if
the
I should
internet,
count
making
that as a new
content with you
clone,
guys
'cause
on a
that's a
daily
lie
basis,
every single one of
period.
them has
I've
said.
never seen myself as anyone to look up to. But apparently it's the truth because I get these messages all the time from people saying, you know,
The whole lab is dying.
please keep making content. Your content.
Yeah,
is
we're in a
meaningful.
crisis mode right
When I
now.
come to your channel,
Should
and
we
I
be
go
happy
live
about
for a
this?
day away, and I get to hear your unbiased opinions. You know, your truthfulness. You're not just saying something because it's a
Yeah.
paid advertisement or a shtick or an ad.
Could get my,
You're not doing something.
my
just 'cause you're
chat
getting
box
paid
keeps
for it.
freezing
You're
on
doing it
my
because you
screen.
have a passion for it, right? I very well could have been a much bigger content creator. I was a bigger content creator, but because I didn't
Oh, are you
become
making a joke
this
about
ass
that?
a lot of other content creators did, the PG golden boy promoting content and shilling shit, that's why I'm the guy who's the whipping boy of the internet. Very truthfully,
That's
the
not
reason.
why, DSP.
Because I could have been a big guy with big protection from everyone around.
That's not
I
why,
said,
DSP.
No, I'm not that person. All right? And I think a lot of people respect that and understand that. That's why I still have the viewer base I do
No.
15 years later. Despite
You're
the
on
fact
drugs,
that there's so many
dude.
people on the
No.
internet that just want to be toxic and negative, there's people who love who I am and what I do. And I really appreciate that you guys allow me to make a living doing what I do. I really, really, really appreciate that, okay? So, thank you. Thank you for that support. That's why I'm not ever going to give up. I am not going to let the malicious actions of someone committing crimes against me when I've done nothing wrong deter me from doing what I love.
Stream on Cozy, yeah,
Or
that'd be
deter
fun.
me from making meaningful content that
You should
helps
ask Derek
others,
where some
understand?
places are to
If
stream. He
anything,
watches a lot of streams.
When people like this do shit to me like this just motivates me to come back stronger. I want you to understand.
Yeah,
that.
it's going to motivate you to
This
get a
is
lawyer.
Exactly where my old moniker used to come from.
King of harmful
When
slurs.
people crap on me and tell me, you're no good, you're this, you can't do that, you can't do this, that motivates me
To prove them.
to
Right.
redouble my efforts and do better. Do you understand?
Then why are
I
you so
am
terrible
more
still?
motivated now than ever.
If you've been
to
shit on
keep
your whole
making
life,
content
DSP,
keep
and it
being
motivates you to do
successful.
better, how come you're
Even
not
if
better?
it means that I'm successful at a very small level.
How come you're still
to a
in
couple
level
thousand
1?
people, which is really
If
what
you're
it
like a
is. I probably
Saiyan and you
have
get
an active
stronger
fan
after
base,
every defeat,
10,000
how come you're still
viewers
as
or
weak as you
less
are?
across the globe?
It doesn't
You know
make
what?
sense,
Those
dude.
are people who like what I do. They like
doesn't
that I
make
cater
sense.
the content to them, and they support it. That's enough for me. I have no aspirations.
Yeah,
of being
we know.
A giant successful content creator. I don't.
Even though you
I
said you
never
come
had
back
those
stronger, you have no aspirations.
That when I started
Fantastic.
in 2008, it was a joke. It wasn't supposed to be something that was going to be a job. When I started in 2010, doing it as a job in early 2011 when I got partnered with Machinima, it was just supposed to be me messing around playing games. I never.
And he
thought
hates most of that
people would
stuff,
tell
Rich.
me
I was reading your
how
comments about storing his videos.
meaningful
He
this
hates a
was.
lot of his videos.
You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. And to some extent, I was kind of irresponsible back then with the things I said and did because I didn't realize the power that I wielded and how important what I did.
But you don't ever apologize for your previous self, DSP. You
What was I
pretend
gonna
like you do, but you really
what
don't.
I did for all that, for all those people. I didn't understand that, right? I just didn't understand that at all. So basically, the way I see it is business as usual. There was a point in my life where if something like this happened, I would have freaked out. All right, I would have completely started ripping my hair out of my head and raging. You would have seen me here screaming my head off.
That's how I know
So
that it's a
angry,
lie, DSP.
so
is you
upset,
would be
right?
flipping out right
and I
now.
would have been using a million expletives, and I would have been going nuts. But the thing is, I've been doing this for 15 years. Been there, done that. All right.
DSP's a
I've been through
nerd to
this
this shit,
before,
man.
And likely I'll be through it again. I said it last year.
Derek's
when this
here?
happened.
Oh,
It just
sweet,
sucks
Derek's
that in
here.
this case, I was forced to delete a ridiculous amount of content. I had to delete 10 months.
That's
of
why his hair is
podcasts
so
of
gone,
archived
as he keeps
streams
ripping it out.
because of this stupid use of a song that I wasn't even using. All right.
I wasn't using this
It's
song
quite
that I was using.
ridiculous.
Fantastic.
Excuse me. I'm not happy about it.
Banned?
But I'm also not going to say, well, I'm going to be defended
Banned.
by it. You understand?
Someone said if
So
you had
that's
2
my
strikes, you
attitude.
couldn't stream.
So,
Banned.
if this channel does get suspended, go to my other channels, DSP Reacts or KO Gaming or both. If those channels get suspended, all right, check me out on Twitter at they call me DSP. I'm going to tell you where to go, and likely it's going to be my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/DarksidePhil for some temporary streams, and then we will likely head over to other places.
Because you're watching
Kick or
DSP,
Rumble or whatever it
Delphi.
is, until I can get my YouTube channels back.
Hide your
Because they're
kids,
going
hide your
to come
wives.
back.
Derek's here in
These
this
channels are
chat.
not going to be permanently
Yep.
removed
I
deleted
thought I
for false
smelled
copyright
something.
strikes. I absolutely refuse.
It smells like ether
If
whenever
their legal
Derek's
process
around.
works,
That's not
then it
good.
should take 2 weeks. If the legal process doesn't work, then I might have to sue someone. I don't want to.
Do it.
But if I have to,
I don't want to have
will.
to
The
sue you,
channel is
jerks,
going
but
to
I'm
come
coming
back
out.
eventually. So
I got my
never
lawsuit
fear.
in my
However,
hand.
It does suck that we're basically might have to bounce around. I don't want to
We?
bounce around. I want to be here where I've built a community for 15 years, and I want to continue to be here. Okay?
Yeah, because he's a
Now-
boss like that, Green Gruff. Kind of like how Loach
In
Your
the
God
meantime,
folds his
I have
arms when he's
spoken
done with all that.
with multiple lawyers. Okay? I have. And
When did you
basically,
speak to them? Last
I
night?
can confirm with you that YouTube does have a behind-the-scenes process for which they protect big content creators from this issue. Because you might say, wait a minute, Phil, you're small potatoes, right? You're no one.
I'd get banned for
You're
saying
affected
that.
by this. Are you going to tell me that these big content creators out there who definitely have their haters and definitely have
Yeah, you
their,
mostly.
their issues or whatever?
I could see
right?
Derek on an
You're
episode of
gonna
Forensic
tell
Files
me
as a serial killer
that
porn stars.
They don't have
Yeah,
the
it'd
same
be super
issue?
easy to
How
track
do
him
they
down.
not have
You'd
their
have a
channel
15-minute
get
episode.
hit with false copyright strikes and get taken down? The answer is because if you're big on YouTube and you make YouTube a lot of money, and likely you have money for a lawyer to pay them $300+ an hour, all right, you get extra protections. It's not fair, but it's true.
Well, how is it
it's
not
bullshit,
exactly
in my
fair? They've earned it,
opinion.
right?
That happen. How is that fair and equal treatment?
Because they
someone who's
earned it.
Big on YouTube and rich, they get protections. But not
Theoretically,
the other.
they
So
earned
one
it.
person
Whatever.
gets protected from crimes, but not the other.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me how in a court of law that could be justified?
What, do you want a public attorney, DSP?
One person, you're just, sorry, unprotected. Just
That's
get hit with
cool.
crimes
I
constantly.
agree.
Sorry, nothing we can do. Oh, big person who's rich? Okay, we'll help you. Wait, huh? I'm pretty sure in a court of law that's not going to fly.
It would fly because
I'm pretty
you only
sure
get a public defender if
legally,
you committed a
Any
crime,
business should be
DSP.
giving the same level of attention to
I don't get
crime
free
to any
free
person
stuff
that it
like that.
affects.
I mean, I kind of
Okay?
do, but I have to find it.
The point I'm making here is that's why the big ass YouTubers out there
100
who have
for an hour
millions of
for a
subs, who
lawyer's
get
cheap.
millions
What
of
is this
views on
dude
every
smoking?
video,
For real.
who are rolling in
You
money,
can get
who
lawyers
make
for
money
free.
big time on YouTube.
Get you an ambulance chaser.
Don't get
Now, DSP won't get any money back
copyright
if he gets a
strikes
really,
against
really
them for
cheap
bullshit
lawyer,
like this,
but
because
I
those
thought it was more
people
about the
are
justice.
protected. They have another air of protection and scrutiny, where as fake strikes come in, people actually look at them and review them to see if they're
This
legit
is
or
cringe, not gonna lie.
rather
Just
than
shut up and
hating
stream. Yeah,
and
yeah, I like this guy.
saying,
Ban
"Oh,
him,
now
though.
you clean up the mess." Okay.
Goodbye. You know
So-
what's cringe? You're getting banned.
It's bullshit. It's not fair, but that's how the system is working right now. I would like to see that system change. I would absolutely positively in the long term like to see this whole copyright system change on YouTube because it's just not fair to the normal person. So the normal person can never actually try to use YouTube to make a living because at any
You
point
get
someone can commit crimes
120K a
against
year
them
to
and they have
afford
no
half a
recourse.
legal team.
But if
Yeah.
I'm rich, I'm okay. How does that make sense?
DSP, maybe you shouldn't have
essentially,
spent all your money
the
on
whole idea of
JPEGs.
YouTube
You
doesn't
could afford a
exist.
lawyer.
You broadcasting yourself as a channel on the internet and showing your talent doesn't exist. You have to be a company going into it with a legal team to actually do it and not get malicious activities against you. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's completely unfair, man.
I mean, it's right there in the documented chat I had with YouTube. They said it twice. Get
Let me
a
see.
lawyer.
Let me
Have
see.
a legal representative
Point the
contact
camera.
us. But the legal representative is $300 an hour. So just to have them contact you, probably I'm going to owe them $1,000.
That's not true. That's not true.
What are you talking about?
That's
How
not
is
true.
that fair?
Consultations are usually
I'm
free.
supposed to be rich. Anyway, this sucks that it's happening.
From my
It is what it
understanding,
is.
every consultation I've
I
ever had
am
was
going
free.
to seek some legal representation. All
You just
right?
have to deal with their
You
schedule.
know,
That's all.
The problem is I'm not made of money.
Just contact that
and,
Rick,
you know,
that
I
Nick
just went through a
Ricada guy.
bankruptcy.
Yeah, no.
3 years ago, so I don't have good credit. It's not like I can
Are you
go
noticing
out
that
there and be
lesser
like,
denser
yeah, I
bodies?
have all
Yes.
this money and credit that I can put against it to pay for it. I don't.
I have
All
noticed
right.
that there's a
So,
lot less support
we'll see what
than
happens.
usual with his chat. Usually his
Okay.
chat is sucking his dick. Not,
And go from
not
there.
so much here. 2 active strikes. I can
don't, you
stream
know,
in one day.
again,
Suspicious.
I don't know what's going to happen. If anything,
banned?
I don't know if anything will happen. It might just
Ban this
fall on his
dude.
face
He's
and have
confusing me.
no positive outcome from it. But at this
Who
point,
and what does DSP think
since
he's suing
I'm
if
in
he
a
allegedly
situation
doesn't know who struck him?
where
He thinks he's going to sue this
Excuse me,
fake
where-
company.
this is happening to me regularly. It happened last year. It's
And
happening
banned.
now.
He's banning a lot of
And
people
I have
today.
someone apparently mass impersonating me, and YouTube won't even take care of it. I think this is
DSP had a
something I
drug
have
bust
to
in his
do.
neighborhood.
And
Yeah.
I very
The
much
detractors
likely
were
might have
trying to
seek
ruin
help
his
for it on the internet if I
community
don't do
by
the phone.
introducing drugs.
And say, hey guys, I'm sorry, but I need help to do this. I can't afford it.
Buzzing with spring,
You
fun,
know,
positive,
I
chill.
need help with it. Can you help me out? Can we do like a fundraiser or something to raise funds so I can pay for this freaking lawyer so we can get something done or get something off the
There you
ground?
go. Contact those
Okay.
YouTube lawyers. They'll probably be interested in having you on to
So-
talk about it. Nah,
Yeah,
get him
I
out
don't
of
even
here.
know what else to say. That's kind of where we are. So to recap, here's the recap. I'm not issuing copyright strikes against anyone. Those accusations are completely false.
Exactly.
It's not
Some fool.
happening.
He's
I
not even
proved my
letting
innocence
people get a
about month
toehold
ago
here.
on my freaking
Gone,
birthday.
gone, gone.
I showed everyone it's not me doing it. But my trolls are so stupid that they don't believe it because they believe insane conspiracies just like they have all along. So
No.
they're blaming me for the actions of some malicious third party who no one even knows who it really is. YouTube's copyright system is broken.
You
and
just
it's
said it
granting
was.
these
Never mind.
strikes,
Not really. You
even
said
though they're
your
not
thing was
legit,
that other thing.
and I have no way to stop them because according to YouTube, I'm not involved in the process. It has to be the people getting stricken with the fake strikes that deal with it, and they need to seek a lawyer. That's what I'm being told. So because this is happening and I have no control over it, I'm now being hit with false copyright strikes
That was
for
a
music
loud
I'm
pat,
not using
man.
in my videos, and I had to delete a ridiculous amount of videos
If he needs
to
help, he
stop
should
my channel
consult
from
with
getting a third
Leonard
strike and getting
French,
suspended.
specialist in copyright claims.
This sucks
Yes.
because this hurts the channel. I've lost the
Copyright
entire
cases
10
would be
months of work that I had
what he needs,
with the
right?
Level 1 podcast, and it killed this
Pop
channel
open the
in
yellow
views
pages, DSP.
and likes, and likely now all the statistics on this channel have tanked, and it's not going to show up in YouTube search. So all I'm going to be able to rely on is my hardcore viewers. That's it. No one else is going to find this channel for a while now because this is the same thing that happened to me in 2015, and it took like 2 years for people to even say, hey, look, your channel's in search again. Okay? This is shit. But there's nothing I can do about it because this
Exactly,
is YouTube's
Falcon.
legal system. All right? I've put in the counterclaims.
I'm liking
or,
this.
excuse me, the
We've had a
counter
pretty
notices.
busy year. We
Those are
had
going
the
through.
interview arc.
Within 2 weeks,
We
those are
had
cleared,
the
and then this channel will be back to normal.
Trollpocalypse
But in the
arc,
meantime, if
and
any
now we're
more
having
false
the
strikes hit this
lawsuit
channel,
arc.
it will be
This is pretty
suspended,
good. It's kind of like
and there's nothing I can do about it. So we might have
it's
to
kinda
go to
like
other YouTube
Android
channels,
Saga
DSP
right into
React,
Cell
or KO
Saga.
Gaming, and use those in the meantime. I've been told in writing by YouTube I'm legally allowed to do that. If that is a lie and that screws up, okay, then instead of that, we're going to have to go elsewhere. Whether it means stream on Twitch temporarily or try one of these new third-party sites.
Can we
like
have a
Anchor,
lawyer
Rumble, or
fund?
whatever it may
Wait.
be.
If I'm
All right?
donating money for
But in
this
the
lawyer,
meantime,
can I
I'm
at
gonna
least
do
know
my
who the
absolute
lawyer
best
is?
to get this channel cleared up.
Who is he?
I'm going to keep trying to use this channel every day for work like usual.
And
Love
DSP,
to
you
keep things
can't
there
say
unless I
that you're
have
not
to.
going to tell people
And
because
yes,
if it
I am
actually
going
turns
to
into a
seek some
lawsuit,
kind of
it'll be
legal
known
representation
anyway.
at this
So
point
what does it
to
matter?
figure out what is going on and how I'm supposed to
Gotta love
protect
how easy it
myself.
is to dunk
because
on
this is
Phil.
absolutely ridiculous at this point. That just because I'm not rich,
That's true, Sudden
I'm
Fool.
going
He's
to be
always been
treated
like this,
differently.
though.
That
He's
is not
always been
acceptable
a
to
person
me,
who
and I'm pretty
is
sure that's
easily
not me.
controlled,
All right.
but claims that he isn't.
So I'm going to see what happens, and again, hopefully,
He's arguably more easy to
Hopefully.
control than Chris Chan.
this channel does not get suspended or shut down, and I could continue to just do normal content on it like I do every single day. All right? This is preposterous what is going on. All right? That's about it. That's about what I have to say, guys. Okay?
You said it was
So,
going to last hours.
It's that simple. It's not really simple, is it? It's pretty convoluted. It's pretty bullshit. But that's
It is
what I'm
simple,
going
DSP.
with. All right? Now,
Okay,
Right,
never mind.
right,
In his
right?
videos, he specifically...
I'd love to say, hey, guys, let's do the schedule. Let's do all this. Like, we don't know what's going to happen, right? Like, I would love to tell you guys
But
right now,
maybe
hey,
I
here's
find
my
reassurance
weekly
in the schedule,
for the
DSP.
week. Let's do it, right? But
Thought he was just well studied in copyright.
who knows what's going to happen, right? I don't know.
Well,
what's
still,
gonna, I
all the
don't even
better,
know when
Kuga.
this
Get this
stream.
dude in here.
I'm not even kidding you.
Let's send him
At
an
this
email.
point, you get to the point where you're paranoid.
Oh,
where I'm
God.
sitting here.
Opinion on Wings
and I'm
Boogie
like,
fight
gee,
being rigged. Shut
should
up. This
I
is about me
keep
right now.
Clicking refresh on my page to see if another bullshit strike hits the
Clear
channel
for
and shuts
himself.
me
We
down. You know
control
what I
everything
mean?
he
Like,
does, and when
should
he-
I keep doing this? Should I keep clicking and looking?
Exactly.
Stupid as hell. It's just dumb, and I'm honestly, you know, it wears you down, man. You're so stressed out over this,
Good point,
For what,
Green Gruff.
right?
If he hadn't burned every single goddamn bridge. Hell, even I'm sure John would be able to help him. Because John's an independent contractor. He probably
Anyway,
has to know
so-
lawyers just as the nature of his job. And I'm sure he could hook
We're
him
just
up.
gonna go to
Be like,
we're gonna
okay,
act
I'm going
normal.
to talk to
What
my
else can I
lawyer
say,
that I use
right?
for,
We're gonna try
zoning
to act
stuff.
normal. What can you do?
And see if he
You're
knows any
you,
other lawyers that could help
and you
you.
like my content. What can you
This
do?
is the end result of being
Honestly,
completely social
the best way to
isolationist.
approach this is just to act like everything is fine and just business as usual. That's all I can say. The best way to get through this
62.6
is to be
billion.
like, all
It's
right,
actually
yeah, is
worth-
it upsetting? Of course it is. We don't want to see 15 years of work be deleted off of YouTube or suspended for any period
No,
of
you're
time.
fine, Cougar.
correct?
Don't even worry about it.
But at
You
the
haven't
same
been
time,
asking me what my
what
favorite
can we
dinner
really
is for
do
the
about
past
it,
20
right?
messages.
You know,
Once
honestly,
you
what
reach
can we-
Derek level spamming, I'll
honestly
count
do?
that as spamming.
Not much. And so,
No, I don't have a favorite porn star. Me, I'm my favorite porn
you know,
star.
it is
Thank
what
you.
it is. Move forward positively, hope for the best, and just pretend like nothing's different, right? Please come enjoy my streams. Please come enjoy my on-demand videos. Please,
Please.
if you can, support them like we always
Mobilize the hate army. I agree.
do. You know, if it comes to the point where I am taking extra steps, and let's say, for example, yeah, I'm going to hire a lawyer to do work for me
If Phil
to
hadn't
handle
burned
this,
that bridge,
I will
could
let
chat
you
him.
know, and if I need financial help with that, and we do a legal fund kind of a deal, I will let
Hell,
you know.
maybe
right now, we're
Leanna
not at
knows
that
someone.
point yet, but I'm working
Don't know.
towards it.
That's
alright?
burned.
So,
Dude,
you
too
know,
good.
that's
You ain't gotta
that's
worry
where
about
we
it, man.
are.
It's
I don't
alright.
want the attitude to change around here. I don't want people to think, oh, we have to rally and do this. There's nothing you can really do.
That's not
Honestly,
true.
just
That's not true, actually.
enjoy.
I'm kind of
Enjoy
impressed
the
that he
content
hasn't
while it's
asked
here.
this, but he could
Enjoy the
easily
content.
ask
Hope
his
that it
chat
doesn't
for
go
free
away.
legal
I don't want
advice.
it to go away. It shouldn't go
Get me
away.
a lawyer in this city
Then,
that
you
I'm
know,
in.
Honestly, legally,
Some of these
I'm in the
dweebs would
clear
do
here.
it.
I'm in the right. I've done nothing wrong at all. So
Dog in the
let's
firehouse.
just continue
The house
forward
fire.
as much as we can.
Everything's fine,
and hope for the
dude.
best.
I
all
just
right?
hope I don't
And
get
that
one
being
more
said,
strike, or else
it's now
I'm
time to do
gone
the schedule for the
forever.
week. All right.
Are you
Today,
baiting me into
we're about
striking
to
your
try the Street
DSP?
Fighter
I'm
6
not gonna
demo
do it.
on Xbox Series X. All right, I've downloaded
Oh
it.
shit,
and
DSP
we're gonna
owes
do
us
character
bubbles.
creation, and I'm going to take a while.
Where the
All
bubbles
right.
at?
A while.
I think he really does. I
create
think
my
DSP
character.
genuinely
This is
thinks
character
it's
that's
not a
gonna carry
bot.
over to the final game in early June.
I don't think
So
he's
I wanna
lying
make
about
sure
that.
the
I think he's
character
that
is what I want,
stupid.
you see? So we're going to take a bit to do it. It's not going to be, oh, Phil does it for 5 minutes and jumps into the game. We're going to take a while creating this character. And I'm going to do it interactively, and I know you guys are going to talk, and we're going to hang out. We're going to have a
Maybe
good time doing it. All right? And
No, he did not, Cougar.
then,
He was telling us in
after
the
that,
chat
we're
at the
jumping
beginning of
into
the stream
games where I
that
understand
he
there's about an
forgot
hour
to
of
download it.
content
He has
in the
downloaded
demo.
it now.
Not a lot, but about an hour. So we're going to enjoy that hour of content, whatever it may be.
If I
there's
need financial
extra
help,
time,
I will let you.
All right?
It is a good one.
Then, after the fact,
I should put that as
we will
my.
do some Q&A or
on the
relax
soundboard.
or whatever we want to do. But that's the main stream today is the Street Fighter 6 demo. All right?
I don't understand that. I
Then,
don't understand the character creator
tonight
thing.
on the late
Why not
stream,
just not make anything? Just use a
6:45
default
PM
dude
Pacific
if you're gonna have to
time.
make
It's
it
a
again
continuation of
later.
Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. This has been a great playthrough so far. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Really, I am. It's a great game that I never did a playthrough of for YouTube before.
I
It's
have
my
to do
first
the
ever
full
playthrough.
character
I'm
creation.
enjoying the job system. I'm enjoying,
If I don't, Derek will come in and not be sure
interactive,
who's playing.
portion where we're talking and you're helping me out with that. Okay? So I hope you'll join me for that tonight. Tomorrow, Friday, it's the premiere.
But
of
can't
Star
you
Wars
change
Jedi
the
Survivor.
character?
I have not yet
Can't you
bought or
change
purchased
the
game.
visual of
things
it
are
after
actually
you're done?
normal. I probably would have already. But honestly, everything's been
Because if
screwed
that's the
up these
case,
last
that
couple of
concerns
days
me.
for
Because what if I get tired of making
I'm
my
gonna
guy
try to
look
do
like
that
Dale, and I
by
want to
the
make him
end
look
of
like
today.
DSP for a little
Alright?
bit?
So Star Wars Jedi Survivor all day tomorrow. First and second stream.
That's why I thought he could just
Okay.
use the default dude and then edit him
So,
when he gets the base
Saturday,
game.
it's React Day. So that means on Saturday, it's DSP versus
Oh.
the Internet, my React show over on DSP React, my sister channel. That's where I react to the clips that you guys have been submitting all week long. Any members of that channel.
Yeah, I'm
by the
going to
way.
download the demo
So
too.
thank you to
I
any
keep
members
forgetting
who've
because
done that.
every time I go
And
onto
can't wait for that
PlayStation,
show.
I
It's a
think of
fun
doing
weekly
something
show we
else.
do.
In fact, let
And
me just
then
start it up now so I don't forget.
Saturday night, here on DSP Gaming, we're going to do another stream of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Okay? Sunday, It's a big special event over on DSP Reacts all day long.
Not that it
We're gonna
really
react to
matters
this
because I'm going to be
internet
playing it on
historian YouTube
PC,
channel,
so I could just
alright?
make whoever I
And
want on the PlayStation.
During that event, you're gonna vote live on which videos of Internet Historian I'm gonna be watching first. There's gonna be voting of 4 or 5 different videos, including, let's see, the Fall of '76, the Engoodening of No Man's Sky, the Cost of Concordia, the place between Area 50 and Area 52, and what was the last one? There's one more, and I'm forgetting it. Oh, the Firefest video. Okay? So, yeah, basically, those are the 5 videos you guys will be,
All right, started that download.
voting on. Okay? So,
Parsec.
we'll see.
Is it
It's
not
gonna
on
be fun,
Steam?
something different, a different kind of React event where I'm reacting to stuff that's not YouTuber drama. It's completely different kind of content. And I'm
I
excited
will
to
say
do
I'm
some reacting
stunned
to
with
that
how brief we
all
were on
day
this.
on
I thought he was
Sunday.
actually going
On
to
Monday, we
talk
get
about
back
this
to
for
normal
hours.
gaming. Likely it's going to be more Star Wars Jedi Survivor on the first stream. And then the late stream is going to be more Oblivion Shivering Isles DLC.
No, he
And
said
then Tuesdays
area
up in the air on
between,
Tuesday for variety. If you'd like me to
50
go back to Elden Ring for
yeah,
a day,
50
I'd be
and
more than happy to
52
do
or something
that.
like that.
If not, we could do more Jedi
Pretty sure he
Survivor.
said that.
And then that night again, we could either do Oblivion or we could do Final Fantasy V.
So even though
whatever
you can't
guys
do
see
online
fit.
through the menu, you
And then the
can
week
use
after that,
Parsec.
it's going to be more of a balance between new
Oh,
releases
okay.
and stuff like that. Because then all the
All right, hold on. Let me take a
special
picture of
React
this so I don't
content will
forget it.
calm down. All right. Now also,
I am completely open to anyone playing with me on
Also,
Street
coming
Fighter.
up in
I actually
May,
really hope you do because I
my
need to get
special
good.
Street Fighter 6
fast.
hype event marathon is coming. This is an idea we came up
Yeah,
with.
he
the other
did say
day.
that, Green Gruff.
At
Well,
some
he
point
didn't
in
say
May, I
that. The
think we
previous
said
clone
roughly
said
it's gonna
that.
be
I
like
will
the
change that. I'm
21st.
sorry.
I'm not exactly sure because now I've forgotten the date again. But it's going to be one of those final weekends of May on a Sunday.
I never
probably
said
May
I was doing my
21st. I'm looking
schedule.
at it right
Yeah.
now.
The
All
schedule
right?
is.
It's going to be a special all-day-long event where I'm going to be doing a variety of content. There's going to be special challenge runs and
Bounties,
old
you
school
say?
Street Fighter. And you're going to pick the characters that I'm playing in those games. There's going to be tier maker rankings.
Sweet.
We're going to be doing fighting game themed tier makers. Perhaps we'll be rating fighting game franchises.
Ooh,
Maybe we'll be
rate
rating
your
Street
favorite
Fighter
characters
games
in
within
Dead or
Street
Alive,
Fighter franchise.
please.
Maybe we'll be
No,
rating
rate the
characters in
boobness
fighting games.
factor
I don't know.
of the Dead or Alive
Well,
characters.
we're going to do tier maker stuff that's
No,
related to
no.
the fighting game.
Rate the waifu
My
level of
wife
fighting game
is going to
characters
actually make a few
altogether.
recipes out of the Street Fighter cookbook.
Do it now, DSP.
All right, and she's going to
Who's
be
my
making those
fighting game
recipes-
waifu?
Well, making those recipes that day.
Who's that
and I'm gonna be
barbarian
eating
chick
those
on Samurai
the live stream
Showdown?
and taste testing
Yeah,
for you.
that's what I'm
So
into.
Street Fighter food related to the different.
The
Street Fighters
child?
and their
No,
cookbooks.
the
that's kinda
the
cool,
other one.
right? And other stuff too. It's going to be a great variety event.
Yeah.
And that's coming up around May 21st. Don't set that in stone, but that's
No
the
problem,
rough
son, fool.
time right now, the tentative time that we set for it coming up. Okay?
If you're here, you're here.
And of course, in May, there's tons of different games coming out. There's Redfall. There's Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. I think there's a new Amnesia game. There's a ton coming out in May.
Yeah,
pretty
most
much
of those
every
are
week
hard
we're gonna have
skips
new
for
release
me.
content that I'm going to be playing. All right, so just so you guys know. So there you go. That's the schedule, the rough schedule. All right, everybody. Hope that sounds good. Again, this is all tentative, dependent on this channel working, dependent on my other YouTube channels working. All right. What I would like to do,
Depression kicking in?
once again, I'd like to clear up a couple of common misconceptions, questions that people have been asking. For example, some people are like, well, I heard that, like, LTG and Keemstar were banned on one YouTube channel, so then they went to another YouTube channel and made content, and then that channel got banned too.
LTG is a special case. He's
So how
pissed
is it
off
that
the
you're
entire
saying
planet,
that if DSP
man.
Gaming gets suspended and you go to another channel that you can make content there? From my understanding,
I think it
that's
might be
because
brought up at the
they
UN
violated
sometimes.
the YouTube terms of service. For example, Keemstar have been banned from YouTube for harassment and bullying.
The representative
I
from
don't know
Brazil will
actually
now
what
speak.
LTG
Yeah, we saw this clip
was
about LTG talking shit about Brazil.
But apparently he also
we
was
vote
a
to
terms of
ban him.
service violation, and
Ban
that's
him
why
from
he
what?
was
I don't know. Brazil?
removed.
Motion
and it's
passed.
different. If you're breaking community guidelines on YouTube, all right, YouTube sees that as, you know, you broke
Yeah,
our rules.
Phil's
That's
hot
offensive.
on his heels.
You're not allowed to make content on the site at all.
I hope you
If you're
defeat
hit
those
with
troll
copyright
morons, Phil.
issues,
Yeah, defeat me,
Like false
DSP.
strikes.
Defeat me.
As long as
What is
apparently
victory,
you're in a
DSP?
dispute against those,
How
like if
could
you're
you
doing
win
releases or
against me?
whatever,
In a game?
supposedly
Sure,
you're supposed to be
maybe.
able
In
to
life?
make content
Never.
on other channels. Now, I don't know if it's true.
How are you
I'm
gonna
telling
defeat
you
me? What's the
what
definition
YouTube
of
told me in
defeat?
that chat.
You're a fool,
Who
Snow
knows?
Carl.
Maybe they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what
My
to say.
dad taught me that the best
that's what
revenge
I've
is
been told by
living well.
YouTube.
You can't beat
And
me.
again, people who I guess weren't listening earlier, they're saying things like, if you have copyright strikes against you, you can't stream and you can't upload. I'm telling you, that's completely false.
That's not completely false. There are situations
That's
where
not
that is true.
The truth is that if you get copyright strikes, you can still make content. I think what happens is if you receive a copyright strike against a particular stream, they will shut down that
No,
stream.
if you don't get special treatment.
Okay.
This has already been
And
covered,
then
DSP.
you have
Meerkat
to start a
covered
new
this.
stream or whatever. And
You
maybe
all
if you
told me
get hit with
so.
a real strike against a stream, then maybe you lose your
LTG
ability to
is
stream.
state
I don't
banned
know.
as BBC.
I don't know.
Yeah, you have to
I'm
ban
just
him
telling you.
and as BBC. They're
I
technically
thought
separate organisms.
That
They're just
you would lose the ability to upload and stream.
they're just like attached.
I thought that if you got strikes, but then last year during the summer, I told you I had those false strikes from a troll,
Symbiosis.
and I was still
That's the
able
word I
to
was
keep
looking
making
for.
content. And I was like, well, I guess they've changed it, or it never was.
I just found
It
your
could have been
content,
that's
and
just-
it is
it's
my
just a different
favorite.
legend,
Keep up the good work.
right?
Don't let them
It
get
could
to you,
just be
Phil.
that it never really was that. I don't know.
Sure,
I really have no
you're
clue.
protect from losing control of your channel. If you ain't a partner, you
But
yeah,
I'm telling you, I can
exactly.
tell you, I'm here right now streaming. I'm here right now uploading, and there's 2 strikes against this channel that are in, the counter notification status. So, whatever, I guess. I don't know what else to
Show us
say.
the screen.
And
Show us the screen.
That's the evidence right there, right? Anyway, that's that. Now, what else are we going to do on today's podcast?
Just show us the screen, DSP. It's really
Yesterday
easy.
was my day off, all right? Let me tell you guys something. I am so happy yesterday was my day off. Really. I needed the day because with all this shit going
Depression
on, like really,
and pity.
with all this shit going on, I needed to be away from all the drama and stress.
If you get a
and
second strike
I'm
within the
glad
same
that
90-day
I was
period
able
as your
to
first
take a
strike,
step
you will not be
away
allowed to post content for
and
2
have a
weeks.
day
All
separate
right,
from
ban
all
this dude. He's
and
contradicting
just
me.
relaxed with my wife. Not to say that it was a relaxing day. It was a very hectic day for us. We had a million things that we had
Toss
to
this
do
dude.
yesterday, and so we were out and about for most of the day. But what I can tell you is I was with my wife pretty much the entire day, and we had a good time together, which is really what it's all about. It's not really about what you're doing; it's who you're with, and it was a really meaningful day. I don't really have much to say about the day because some of the stuff was private stuff that you don't need to know about. But what I can tell you is that we had a nice meal out. We went to a ramen restaurant.
Ramen.
And we got an order of takoyaki, which
That's
are
octopus.
fried dumplings with octopus inside.
Yes.
And they're actually covered in a sauce, and they're sprinkled with some of that flaky salmon.
No, Derek, I don't want to know what cartoons you watch
For it.
with octopuses
So
in
we
it.
had some of that, and then we had
Free thinker in the cold
ramen.
chat.
I had
Get him out of here.
a ramen.
I'm telling you,
that
DSP
actually
needs a
had
bouncer.
yuzu
It would be so cool.
grapefruit.
Call
Yuzu
him
is a
Brutus or
Japanese
something.
grapefruit. So I had one that had a yuzu flavoring in it. My wife had one that was more a savory, spicy.
He sounds like he's on the verge of
It
crying.
has noodles. It has very
Self-pity
veggie,
crying, I
like,
guess.
I think it's bamboo shoot they cut up and cook, and it's like in there. And a soft-boiled egg that was.
That's the exaggeration factor, Green Gruff. I'm sure what it is he
marinated
has
in
2
soy
things
sauce.
he has to do.
Oh,
But
it
because
was
they're
so
on
good.
opposite ends of
I
the town,
absolutely
it basically
love
counts as a
real,
million things.
authentic Japanese ramen, and that's what we got. So it's a good restaurant that does it around here. So we had a good dinner out for the first time in ages. We haven't had a dinner out in a long time. And it was nice to not be sitting at home ordering DoorDash, but instead being able to go out and having a nice day with my wife. It was very much appreciated.
I thought you said you don't use DoorDash that much. Whatever.
But outside of that, not much else really to speak of. It was a very busy day. We were out most of the day.
Doing what?
You know.
Getting new horseshoes?
But what I can do this is I can tell you these things affect stuff. They absolutely do. So we had plans of something. We've been planning to do something for a long time.
Okay.
And now, as a result of these false strikes,
Yeah, I
into
think
the
he
channel,
burped
the fact
something
that this
up
channel
there.
could get shut
Gross.
down. Here's the real concern with this channel getting shut down. All right. I have 15 years of content. Well, I take that back. I have
You already
13
went
years
over
of
this,
content. This channel was
DSP.
made in 2010 on this channel, and even though
Here's the problem with me losing my
make
channel. I lose my
majority of
channel.
content
How bad do you think my memory is,
today,
DSP?
this is what makes me money, correct? My live streams, your support on the live streams, this is primarily where all my income comes from. It's memberships, super chats, super stickers, tips. This is where my most of my income comes from.
I think DSP is
But
just
there's
trying
still
to ban
money that I
YouTube
make
again
on the
for
back
Twitch.
end on ad revenue.
Wouldn't be
On
posting
the
more than 2
absolutely
strikes. I know half the
tremendous
YouTubers
body
don't
of
watch
work that I have put onto this channel in the
It's
last
really
15
hard to
years.
assess what
There
DSP's
are
plan is
residual
here.
ad revenue that I
Often
get from
DSP
people
has
watching
no
my
plan.
videos,
He's
okay?
just completely
If
free-forming.
this channel gets suspended, then sadly, I lose that. You understand? Like, could I keep streaming on another channel? Could I keep streaming? Could I go to Twitch? Could I go to Kick? Yeah, I could. And yes, those streams, obviously, I'll still be making some money on, and that's good.
Obviously, I'll still
Obviously,
getting some money
be
from
able
you
to
jerks.
have
That's
some
true.
income, but I'm not going to get any credit or any additional views or ad revenue on any of the content on this channel while it's suspended.
Okay.
And that could hurt me very dramatically.
Not really.
Because that's background stuff that I earn every month.
Because you say that's not
that
really
I've
a lot of
earned
money.
with
So
the
if it's
body
not
of
going
work
to
that
hurt
I've
you.
put out, and it could just be gone in an instant.
I
if
make
this
like
channel is not
almost
visible.
no money on
And that's
residuals
not
and views
fair,
and whatnot.
right?
DSP possibly losing his
So,
videos.
that's
Dude, I
really the
need
main
that money.
concern with the whole suspension deal is that I lose my income. A big
You
chunk
said
of
it wasn't a big
going
chunk of
away,
income.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no problem.
And the thing is,
Get it
again,
all
I
out.
keep telling you guys this. Like, I'm so appreciative.
Hasn't
of
he
how much
said
you guys
that multiple
support me
times that the
and
money
my
he actually
content?
makes
I
from
really
YouTube
am.
is almost
I
insignificant
hope
to
you
the amount of
understand
money
that.
he makes from
I
his
don't want to
viewers?
sit here and be asking you guys.
I have
oh,
such
by the
fond
way,
memories of
so
this
now because
statement.
DSP Gaming is suspended.
Now
please support me
suddenly
even
he's
more.
going
I
to
don't wanna
lose
do that.
all of his cash.
You guys are supporting me so tremendously much as it is to allow me to do what I love for a living. I feel like you can't believe you
It
can't
also is
get
too
blood
calm.
from a
It feels
stone.
like when he, yes,
You know what
that's
I'm
what I was
saying?
thinking.
Like, you
'Cause
guys
that
are
chair should be
already
shaking.
supporting me so much. For me to sit here and make it about, oh, I need your support. Why? Why is it you? It's not you.
It's the same
That's
business
the
plan
problem.
that Adam
You
has.
guys have been
Yeah.
so amazing.
Adam had no idea that this was the
life.
plan.
It's not fair to ask for more. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair to
But I'm
ask
going to do
for
it
more.
anyway because I have to.
What's fair is that YouTube abides by the law. What's fair is that people don't commit crimes against me. That would be fair.
Roger,
But
Congressman.
that's the concern, because I know that's what some people are wondering. Well, if you just go somewhere else, then what's the big deal? That's the big deal. So anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up is, like, we had plans that we were going to do something yesterday, or at least get something going that we've been planning on do for months. But it costs something to do, and we can do it. And now we don't know when we can. Again, it's like our life
What were you
is on
planning to
hold.
do? Go to the zoo?
For what? What did I do at all
You
that
okay?
would cause our
I will
lives
tell
now
you.
to be affected and my life's on hold,
I'll tell you.
right?
Once you're done.
It's bullshit. No, not the zoo, Cracker Jacks. The zoo is nothing. We're talking, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't go to the zoo. No, it has nothing to do with the zoo.
Oh, about to get
I tell you,
banned.
it's bullshit. This is stuff that, stuff that no one needs to know about, private stuff. And now my life is supposed to be in fucking suspension mode because someone committed crimes against me.
You almost
It's like
done?
bullshit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of our lives being affected so negatively when we didn't do anything. It's just not fair, and I'm tired of it. So
Okay, here's what you didn't do,
it sucks
DSP.
because
You're right.
I
You didn't do
would love to tell
something.
you good
You
stuff.
didn't
Nothing
vet
happened
the sources of
this week. I
your
probably would've
intros.
had a nice
You didn't
story
vet
to tell
anything.
you.
You didn't
This
do
week.
due
I have nothing to
diligence.
tell you because it
You
was us
didn't
running
pay
around
people
doing
for their
busy
work.
shit
You didn't
all
make
day
the
and
work
having
yourself.
basically
You
not
didn't
doing what
do
we wanted to
anything.
do.
You're right. This is a result of
it's
your
bullshit.
inaction.
So
Is Cat pregnant?
it is
Oh, that's a
what it is,
ban.
all right. All right. Anyway, that was our day off. It was essentially running around all day, but at least we got to spend time together, and we did have a good ramen dinner. Okay. Good. Now, what else? I'm just trying to think. Like, what else do I want to talk about before we get to shout-outs? Because we have some shout-outs to do here today, and thanks to anyone who supported this stream, as usual. Again, best way to handle this,
I hope he cries.
everything's just business
DSP
as
moving
usual.
arc confirmed.
Understand?
I hope so.
Don't let it affect us in a negative
It'll
way.
be a fun arc. I want
Just
the lawsuit
keep moving
arc.
forward positively. Never give up. I'm not going to. I know it sounds cheesy, because it does sound cheesy. But again, when every time
Real life,
that
not
someone
hers. You got a
tries to
stable
do
job, you
horrible
don't.
things to me, it just makes me more motivated to keep going and understand I'm not giving
Better
up.
hope Cat doesn't
I'm
work
not
more and
throwing in
starts
the towel.
earning enough to
I'm
support
not
herself.
going to
Then you're gone, DSP.
Stop doing what I love and what you guys tell me has meaning. Because people,
I think
for some reason,
I don't really know
stop
actually, like Break. I don't know on that one.
breaking the law to try to stop it. I'm not going to let them win, and I'm not going to let this channel go away. It's going to come back no matter what happens. It will still be here eventually.
DSP
all
is
right?
eternal, confirmed.
Okay. We have one game news story.
What's that?
Apparently, there's a regulatory body in the UK that has blocked the Microsoft and Activision
Yeah, I heard about this.
purchase,
It's kind of dumb.
citing cloud gaming concerns.
Yeah, that's
but
the part that was
weirdest
dumb.
part is it doesn't even make sense. Like, if experts are like reading it, they're like, no, it really doesn't make sense. They don't. I don't think they know what they're talking about.
It
So
did feel
Microsoft
like
is
a
going to
weird,
appeal the
out of
decision,
nowhere issue.
But once again, the whole
doesn't matter,
Microsoft
though.
buying
It's not up to
Activision
me.
Blizzard thing is now on hold again.
I bet he
It's
got a
not
fat
saying
juicy
that
shot.
It's not going to go through, but this is
He-
now
he
probably
didn't
gonna
even make
cause
that much money
significant
from all
delays
this.
in the process again,
Most of the
And
money was
everyone's
from
upset.
trolls.
right? And they have a right to be upset. What is it with all these regulatory bodies not understanding how it works? If there was like a legit reason that made sense, but oh, it's a monopoly. Actually, no, it's not. Sony's a bigger company than fucking Microsoft in the gaming space, so how could you possibly say this would be a monopoly, right? Oh, by the
But
way,
Microsoft does more stuff than
Microsoft is
gaming.
already saying they're offering big games like Call of Duty to be cross-platform anyway, so there's no way you could even qualify it as a monopoly. So now they're saying, what do they call it? Cloud gaming could be affected. What the fuck are you talking about? Cloud gaming?
Yeah.
Did you not see that Google Stadia just failed? Who the fuck is cloud gaming?
I want to imagine
how is
that
this a
these
concern for
lawmakers are
any
doing
person
this
with a
just to
brain?
annoy Phil.
Like, is it what the fuck
All right,
is going on?
so here's our plan.
It's like
We're going to
I'm a
say this.
regulatory
It's going
body,
to
but
really
I know
annoy
less about
the guy.
thing I regulate
You know
than
what?
anyone else on the planet.
I feel like it
Like,
really
what?
helps to reach across the aisle with you because we do this
Cloud
kind of
gaming.
thing.
I think they may think. Hold on a second.
I think they mean clown gaming.
I think they might think this is cloud gaming. That you scream at the sky and video games are played somewhere. They're like, how do you even understand what this is? What?
DSP, you're undercutting your own joke, dude.
Anyway.
It's monopoly.
Anyway,
you don't need one company for
that's
monopoly.
really the
exactly.
story. There's really nothing else to say.
DSP didn't
Everyone's,
pay
like,
attention during that
face
class,
palming.
man.
Are you
It's not his
kidding me?
fault. It's his teacher's fault.
How could you
should have made the
literally
class
shut
more
down
engaging.
the purchase as a regulatory body when your reasoning doesn't even make sense?
That's a good point
So
there.
now,
My
of course,
ruin
again,
says
the
cloud
appeals
gaming could
process
be
can take forever.
or would be the future.
All right,
Not
guys,
necessary right now. Not necessarily right now.
Let's
My
get the
mistake.
shout outs. And this is going to be
And that's
long.
true.
This podcast is gonna
DSP
go long.
doesn't realize
It's
this, but
expected to. It's
sometimes
fine
things
because
are done
the
to
demo
prepare
is
for the
quite
future.
short, so it's
He
not a
doesn't
huge
get that.
problem.
It doesn't make any sense because the future's not now. Why would you do something for something that's not now? That's stupid.
Okay. Let's start on the YouTube side of things.
Ban me.
We have Fire7672 who re-upped their membership for 16 months. Says Honda slammed them all, Phil. Ha ha ha. I wish. If only it was that simple. If only I could put on
Your
a
move
coat
wouldn't come
like
out,
Honda
DSP.
wears and walk in and just start Honda slamming everything around me, and that would solve life's problems. If that was that simple, I probably would do that.
Yeah, I would like to see you.
Quite frankly.
I'd like to
It's
see
just
you
sadly,
walk
it's
into
just not
place
that
and try
simple.
and start fighting your way to justice.
Adult diapers just don't solve many problems, besides incontinence. Luckily, that's not a problem for me yet. Maybe
Yeah,
someday.
thankfully.
Um,
I'm working there.
people are freaking out.
Freaking
Because
out.
I guess we hit 100 likes. We did, and they want to see a celebratory bubble
Yeah,
blow.
blow the
They're very
bubbles,
upset
dickhead.
that I have not done the celebratory bubble blow. Well, I was a little busy, but I guess now. By the way, these bubbles are almost out. Luckily, I
Hint,
have many more.
hint.
I just have to find them. I think they're in my closet downstairs.
Microsoft wants to own Call of Duty.
So let's do a celebratory bubble blow.
I don't know why you'd want to own Call of Duty. It sucks, dude. They didn't put rollback netcode in
My
Call of
phone
Duty.
away so it doesn't get covered in it.
My geography classes.
Ah! Oh, my eye!
Then if that happened where they didn't do this thing, and in the future they're like, see, these lawmakers
Right in my eye.
didn't account for the future. They didn't
Just
know
my
that
fault.
cloud gaming would be this
Alright,
big
let's
thing.
continue.
What the fuck were
Dragon
they
Ball Raging
thinking?
Boner did a super chat and says, "You shout on Twitch so much, now you're going to go back to it, laughing out loud." As I said, if I do go back to Twitch, it's just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm
But you're
any
still going
intention of
there.
staying
It doesn't matter.
Their quality
It's
of
no
streaming
better
is
than going
terrible.
back to your abusive ex-boyfriend. I'm just for a
6500
night. I'm just
kilobits
staying for a
is
night.
so inferior for what you would need to do in the modern day for gameplay streaming. And the fact that they have not
25,
improved
34 millimeters.
shows that they don't care. They do not care about what anyone is streaming on their platform. All they care about is the bucks that roll in while they do it. So
What platform isn't like that,
it would be a
DSP?
very
Tell me the
temporary
platform.
thing. Until I got myself possibly set up on another platform, like people are saying to try out Kick or whatever it is. I don't know. We'll have to
Try
see.
Kick. I want to see
Okay?
DSP on Kick.
Clyde Fan did a super chat saying, "Sorry you had to delete all that content." Well, thank you. Yeah, that's 10 months of work. 10 months of podcast that people should have been able to watch at their own leisure, at their own pace, over time, and enjoy. There should have been residual income from that. And
You
it's
said
all
that doesn't
gone.
really happen,
And now
though.
those views are gone, those likes are gone, it's all gone. That's bullshit. You know?
You didn't have to delete it.
let's hope for the best.
I want to see.
but, you know, it is what it is.
I misread that. Thought it said cat.
Sep-
Yes.
Sep-
DSP needed
Sepaternal
to do some crossovers.
to the Super Chase his opinion on Wings Boogie fight. Wings Boogie. Just listen to this. Opinion on Wings Boogie fight being rigged. Wings Boogie fight. That's what you're calling it? Wings Boogie
No,
fight?
he's just saying it, man.
It's not like Wings of Redemption versus Boogie Exposition.
Oh my God,
boxing
man.
match. It's called
Don't do
Wings
this.
Boogie fight.
It's super annoying when he
So,
does that
and
crap,
my
man. It
opinion-
doesn't matter.
My opinion is I don't care.
There you go. Money well
I have nothing
spent.
to do with it. I don't give a shit. Snow Carl.
But it's
we have
gaming
the
news,
membership for 11
DSP.
months, and I hope you defeat the boss. No, I hope you defeat. I don't know why I said boss. You defeat the boss. Hope you
Who's the
defeat the
boss?
trolls. Thank you. Monk. Re-up the membership for 9 months. Just keep going, Phil. How is your family? Well, I mean, how do you think? Let's be honest here. What do you think?
That's why I'm asking, because I don't know how
out,
Jasper's
right?
reacting to this at all.
We're tired of this. We are tired of our lives.
I'm not the cat psychic. You
being
are,
put
DSP.
on
You
hold
tell
and
me.
having things negatively affecting us that we didn't do. Again, it's not like this is.
Well, we don't
someone,
know that Cat's not doing this. She could be doing it.
Actually saying you've done something horribly
Did you
wrong.
see an
now it's
article
time
that
to
said
get
Wing's
punished
name
for
was
it.
Richard
This is
Jordan?
a
I thought he said his name wasn't
false
Richard. Ban anyone who says my name is Richard.
There's 2 seconds of research show you that the whole thing's false. The song in question isn't being used in my video. The company supposedly claiming the song isn't the company that owns the rights to it. So, how on earth can you say that this is a legit claim? It's just not fair.
That's pretty funny.
And
That's a nice catch.
We had
Which one?
plans, we
Which
had
boss
things
am
that
I?
we
What is
were
my
planning on
theme
doing
music?
for a while, and
I'm
yesterday
probably
was
one
the
of
day
the
to do
first
them, and now we
bosses.
can't
Like
do
I'm a
them
really easy boss to take
because of
out.
this going on. It's bullshit.
What's my ability?
All
What
right,
do I
had
do?
enough.
I guess I throw clone juice at you.
So there's your answer. Shell Ryukin did a super chat. He says, been a fan since the Street Fighter 4 days. Keep up your good work. Don't let negativity get to you. Akuma Baby. So correct. Akuma Baby. Thank you, Shell Ryukin. You're the latest super chatter, so I'm going to put you on the leaderboard.
Nice. Welcome to leaderboard, dude. Feels good. Because of the 1975 song, yes.
Skylar Dark, who apparently has re-upped their membership, but I don't think so. I think that was just the... They had gotten a gifted one recently, and they clicked the thing to do it, because there's literally no new members today, so none of
You
these
can
have
simplify
actually
the
been
issue by making
new
an account on
memberships
Kick and have the link on deck.
Any chance you
Exactly.
could show the strike? Why?
Yeah, why?
What's the point? No
Show
one
us.
believes anything I say or do anyway. I showed you my cue.
Okay, so
to
you're
show
not
you
going to
guys
show
that
it.
I'm not
Got it.
striking anyone down, and everyone says it's bullshit, it's fake, it's not enough evidence. You know what I'm saying? There's literally no point in showing anyone anything ever. Because no matter what, I'm somehow in the wrong and I'm a liar. I fabricated this, I'm some kind of a crazy wizard. Who
Awesome.
can make fake screens
I'm a
up.
grand wizard,
You know what I'm saying?
confirmed.
Like, there's just no point.
But Phil,
I
have
can
you
do
had
anything.
enough?
I can tell you, and the thing
Say
is,
it,
my
DSP.
viewers,
I've had
the people
enough.
I care about, my actual fans and viewers will believe me.
My Colt
I'm
will
not
believe
looking
me. I don't need to
to
prove it to
justify
anyone
myself
else.
to anyone but my fans and viewers who
There
trust
you
me.
go. Nice.
I don't care about anybody else. I'm not going to win over any other common opinion because everyone else is so dumb, I hate to say it, with their heads up their own asses about online drama and controversy and conspiracy and bullshit that they're so too far gone. You know? They just are. They're too far fucking gone to see reason. I learned my lesson about that back in March. All right? So, I'm done trying to convince anyone
But
on this internet.
it would be much easier to prove
anything
that,
I say to
DSP.
do.
Exceptionally
I'll tell you what's
easier.
the truth. You believe it if you don't, and if you don't, too bad. Not a big deal. Oh well. Moving on.
Car getting
You're not
messed
my
up,
concern.
yes. That
I'm
would
not
ruin
here
it. And his
to
internet
win
going
over
down.
some
If his
giant
internet
crowd.
went down for,
If I
say, a
show you
month,
right now, there's no
that's
reason
the end of
I
DSP.
can't show you.
because what is he going to do?
copyright
Stream at
claims.
McDonald's?
There's literally
Never going to
no
happen.
reason to not, except that it
And
doesn't
his
matter.
car,
It won't
yeah.
affect
If he
anything.
can't
My
take his
viewers already
horse out to the
believe me,
market,
and other people don't, so it does.
It all falls
nothing.
apart.
Effectively, it's just do more work for nothing, right? Why?
so a refusal to present
Okay.
evidence is not a defense, DSP. It isn't.
By the way, I got a frog.
Let's go back to the court of law thing. There's no sense proving what my alibi
That is
was.
something I do
You guys
buy
don't believe me, so I'm
earphones
not going to
for
prove
my home,
anything or even
and I
try
haven't
to present
installed
any
them
evidence.
today,
Okay, well,
and likely tonight,
guilty.
I'm installing the air conditioners. 'Cause right
What
now,
the
I tell you,
fuck,
it's hot
dude?
here. Like the sun
they
is
just
beating
assumed
outside,
I was guilty.
And tomorrow, it's
Yeah,
supposed
you
to get
work
up
with the
to
information you have. You
something
provided
like
no
80-some
information,
degrees
therefore
here
we're going with the
where I
information
live.
we have, and that's
It's
that
going
you're
to be a
guilty.
scorcher tomorrow
Bummer.
for this time of year. And when it's 80 something degrees outside,
It doesn't
that
matter if
means
they
it's
don't
almost
believe me
100
after.
degrees in my
All them
office.
idiots. Since yeah.
So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna need the air conditioner
Stupid.
on. So tonight, likely between my streams or after my late stream, I'm gonna install. It's gonna be a pain because my blinds don't work anymore, so I actually can't.
Man, blinds don't
I
work
can't lift
either.
them up
Copyright
to
claims.
install the
Life's
air
falling
conditioner.
apart with this dude.
So what I have to do
You should give
is
up.
somehow put the blinds behind my back, stand there with the ductwork, and tape it and get it all in.
Not necessarily. You could have your
You know,
heifer
put
of
the
a wife
blinds on my
hold it.
back, and then fuck with the blinds after. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna be a major pain in my ass to get this to work this way.
What?
But
That sounds
here
extremely
we go
easy.
again.
God
You
damn,
know,
you were
am I
sedentary,
gonna-
dude.
Do you really think I have money now to go buy new blinds with all this going on? At any moment, my channel could get suspended, and then my money is in limbo. All this residual money that I should be making on ad revenue and things could go away. I can't go spend money on blinds right now. You know?
Yeah, no kidding. And you can get them super cheap. He was talking
So-
about blackout curtains before,
Dave. He said
and
you
he
can
was
take
saying
them
stuff
down,
like,
put
you
them
know,
back
they'll
up. No,
cost like
they're all in there, they're
$50,
showing and
$100,
everything.
and whatnot.
And
You
they're
can buy them
already
for
broken.
$20 on
So
Amazon.
now, can you believe what would happen if I tried to disassemble and reassemble that shit? That shit would be destroyed. The
Yeah,
whole
because you're an
gear-
idiot. That's
the
why it'd be
gear
destroyed.
Inside that when you pull it up and down, it doesn't even spin. It's busted, completely busted. It's like fraying the fucking wire and shit.
That's
Jesus,
true.
That thing really. It's a piece
That's
of
true.
junk.
Smack to VHS. This guy is he's not a very active dude.
Really, what I need are blackout curtains. I need to get blackout curtains.
Yeah,
for this
get some.
window.
They're $20 on
But,
Walmart or
again, something else
Walmart,
I
Amazon.
can't spend
You could
money
probably
on
buy
right
them at
now,
Walmart.
so.
Can't go there though. There's drug dealers all over the place.
So anyway, yeah, later tonight I'll be
And
installing
Restreamers.
the air conditioners.
It's
at
true.
home.
I hang
It's
out at
gonna be
Walmart.
hot here. Returnal to the super chase.
He doesn't have money to
I've
get new
always had
blinds
it.
after
I've had
eating
enough
out
of this
yesterday.
bullshit. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
why don't you hang up your
You know, it's like
your
every once in a
octopus
while you
balls.
can put up with some bullshit, but when it becomes a constant, that's when it's just enough. When do I get to have a life? Really? When do I get to have a life? Where I
You
can
had
do
it
normal
yesterday.
Stuff and have you know what I mean? It's
You had it
hilarious when
yesterday.
People say shit like, "Hey Phil, are you ever gonna have kids?" How the fuck could I ever have children?
Have you seen it down there?
How could
That
I
shit's
bring another
busted
human
up.
onto this life that relies on me for support, for protection, financial
Protection?
support, you know, everything, love.
You're gonna fight
affection,
people, DSP?
and then at any moment,
Derek
these
could come in
fucked
here
up
and
things
snatch
can
your
happen
kids, and you're not gonna be able to do
and take
anything
everything
about
away
it.
that I have. It's like, how could I even? You know,
All right, well, you're gonna go hang out with Uncle
I would
Derek,
never
huh?
even be given that ability.
Just make sure you wear protection.
You'd be incredibly irresponsible. But this is the kind of things people don't want to talk about, right? Oh no, it's fine. Just troll Phil. Yeah, he's not entitled to a life, I guess. To a
Yeah.
life,
Well,
right?
here's the thing. I don't really care.
All right.
I didn't make you spend all your money, DSP. Believe it or
Tips.
not, I don't think I did.
Thinking of anyone who's tipped this morning. Let's take a quick look here.
Exactly. Get out of YouTube, man. It seems like a pretty toxic place.
Someone tipped $1 and says maybe make a brand new YouTube channel. I mean, it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah,
I
that
understand what
was
you're
kind
saying,
of a
like
dumb
you're saying,
comment.
Maybe make a brand new YouTube channel.
People in chat are telling DSP
And
he
start
can't let the
over?
trolls dictate his life.
But the thing is, it wouldn't
If
do anything.
DSP did that,
Like,
he
the
would've
thing
done
is,
it
there are a
already.
lot of people, right, on the internet who stalk me, who crap on me. Like,
Stalk you.
I'll give you an example. I did that with KO Gaming. In 2016, my intention, absolutely, was that I was going to do something different from everything that I'd done up to that point. That I wanted to be recognized as a different attitude. That was supposed to be the channel where I edit content, right? The channel where it's going to be different. And
What
the
happened?
trolls found me within a day and crapped all over the channel. And of course, shitty comments, downvotes, all of that. They will never give up. There's no point in creating a new channel when the negativity is just going to spill.
But
over
DSP,
to
was your content good? No? Well, then that's kind of why that
Another
happens.
tip here.
Defeatist attitude, man. Yeah, no kidding. Well, he is defeated, and you need to give him money.
Did you get the screenshots I emailed to you?
No.
You have to
that's-
understand that in the last 48 hours, I probably received a couple.
It's a
hundred
yes or no question,
emails.
DSP.
Some of which were supportive, some of which were
His life
not.
would instantly improve
Some
he
of which
left
were
YouTube and
helpful,
got a
some
desk
of which
job.
were
It
not.
would. He would have so much new
lots of
stuff to
which
complain
probably hit
about.
my
He would
spam
breathe
filter.
new life into DSP's
I
capacity
don't
to complain
know.
about shit.
I
Dude,
couldn't tell
you
you
won't
if I
freaking
got
believe
your
it.
email
I
with
talked
screenshots.
to
I don't even know who you're
Dennis
talking
in accounting, and he was
Ours is
being
a
so
$10
fucking
tip.
stupid. Yeah, this feels kind of good to complain about new stuff for a change.
From Luna. Sorry. He asked the 8 ball.
the lady came by my desk and said, "Did you want to go check out the new food truck?" And I was like,
No, I'm not gonna remember what
you
you're
dumb
saying, 'cause I don't know what
bitch.
this is.
I'm
I don't know what it
married."
means. What is anyone knows what FGO is?
What do we got?
I don't want to say something that I don't know. I don't understand it and then get in trouble.
You just
What is
said it, though.
FGO? Does anyone know what that stands for?
You just said it though. I don't want to say this word.
People are laughing, so it must be something
Slur?
stupid or bad.
Fate Grand Order. Hey.
Fate Grand Order? What is Fate Grand Order?
Oh, look it up.
It's
Look
a
it up.
game?
Tons of waifus.
Is it? It's a fine just to read it.
Hentai
Fate
game.
Grand
It's not a
Order? I don't know
hentai
what it
game.
is.
It's a gotcha game. DSP died. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm counting that as a new clone because what you just saw was a clone die live on stream. Sorry about that. That was really,
A
really
tractor
upsetting.
Meme? I don't think it's a tractor meme.
Get the new one in here.
It says it's a mobile game.
Hey. Let's play it. It's got a bunch of anime girls. Play it on stream.
2015. It's old. It's really old.
Yeah, it's been around for a while, DSP.
Huh.
It lost its helicopter job.
Whatever.
Yeah, I hear
Anyway,
a
I
lot
guess
about
this
Fate
person
Grand Order.
tipped $10 and says, "Can you ask the 8-Ball? Will they get a good pull for a certain character?" I guess the character's name is Astolfo. I don't know who the hell that is.
Let's look it up. I
Will
want
they
to
get
see
this
it.
character if they do a pull for the character in the mobile game? Here you go.
Astolfo? Oh,
Find out
Astolfo.
if they will get this
Okay.
particular character.
Oh, that's the joke,
I'll
huh?
look not so good.
Hey, it's a trap character. I know
I'll
this
look
character.
Luna is not good. I'm sorry, Luna. It sounds like you're not getting the character you wanted.
DSP,
But
you
don't
should look
worry,
up the
like
character.
most
It's
of these mobile
really
games,
funny.
You'll probably get 4,000 worthless items, resources you don't need, or you'll get the same character you already have about 17, 18, 19 times. That's usually how it works.
I'm not going to ask Sudden Fool. No one asked me how I knew who that character was to begin with.
You only get what you don't need.
And if they do ask me, ban them.
You know they say that song? You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need.
DSP
Not
does-
so when you're playing those.
DSP doesn't manage to do either,
right.
really.
We got, let's see here, another tip.
And another ban. Shout out to DSP's Femboy fanbase. Look, do not bring this up. Femboys are banned.
This dollar tipper says,
Femboys
"You say
are
you don't
banned
have
on site."
aspirations to be a successful YouTuber." I didn't say that. I said I don't have aspirations to be a large YouTuber or a viral YouTuber, someone who blows up in popularity.
What's a successful
Wouldn't it help you and
YouTuber
your
then?
family if you generate as much money as possible? Yes. Sometimes your family's well-being is above your pride. Comment on this.
Oh, banned. There's your comment.
Yeah, it's not a matter of pride.
Yes,
See,
it
this
is.
the thing.
Yes,
And this
it
where
is.
People get a lot of things wrong.
You do not
Okay.
want to go back to working
I'll
a
give you an
regular
example,
job because you're
all
proud
right?
of yourself.
I will. I'll give you an example.
What the hell, man? 4th place winner of Evo. I had
In the United
viral
States,
popularity on
there's a
YouTube.
business.
You really think I should go and work?
The business is called Walmart.
Hey,
All right, it's a ginormous chain
of
business.
drugstores
Okay? And
selling drugs like crack.
this
I mean.
business is incredibly cheap to shop at.
Yeah.
Because they have some of the best deals with
Drugs.
suppliers, but they also get a lot of low-grade products.
Best
But
heroin.
essentially, if you go to Walmart and you shop for your house or you shop grocery shopping or whatever, likely you will
The
spend
groceries
less
are
money
fine.
at Walmart than you will at any other store in your
Yeah.
local area. Okay? It's just kind of proven. They have the best prices.
Are you
problem
mansplaining
with
Walmart to
Walmart
us? Oh, this is a
that
new viewer.
they
Get him out of
destroy
here.
local business. Because their prices are cheaper, all the other businesses in the area end up getting negatively affected. and
Is
a
your
lot of
grocery
businesses
store
go
local?
out of
Was
business
it Fred
because they
Meyer?
can't
Is
compete.
that a local
In
business,
addition,
DSP?
The grade of products at Walmart is lower than what you could usually get at a local
Is Total
store.
Wine
even though it's
locally owned?
cheaper, you're getting lower grade stuff, unhealthier foods, lower quality
The
products.
food
that
isn't
break
that
right
bad
away,
at
so you pay
Walmart.
less, but you
Sorry.
get less.
I get
You see?
groceries there. They're
In
fine.
addition to all of that, Walmart is infamously one of the worst companies in America when it comes to treating their employees with any kind of dignity or respect.
Yeah, like how you don't treat your employees with dignity or respect. Do they also ban them, like you?
They just basically mistreat their employees.
Yeah, like DSP
This
does.
has been documented. The reason Walmart gets away with it is because they're such a big company. They're so big, they're almost immune to any kind of repercussions for wrongdoing.
Boys
So
are
because
banned,
of
but
that,
Phil remains a proud ally of the LGBTQ
they get away with all
movement.
this stuff.
Yeah,
okay?
because it's really easy to
And
be an ally for DSP. He just has
so
to
many
say he's an
people
ally. Pretty sweet, huh?
say, we don't like Walmart.
Hey,
we
let's
don't
just get
agree
in.
with Walmart.
What have I missed with
And then
the
they go shop at
100
Walmart.
DSP gets channel?
All right?
Nothing.
I'm the kind of guy that doesn't shop at Walmart. I have.
Oh my god, I'm being
I
false
think
striked.
in
I
the
did
entirety
nothing
of my
wrong.
life, I maybe
It's
have
some sort of
bossed
shadow
Walmart
group that's
twice.
banning me. I think it's the
Once I
Patriots.
actively went
I'm
in
actually
there and
making it
did buy
sound much more
something
interesting.
Normally,
This is the
years
trolls'
ago, that
fault
was probably
somehow.
no exaggeration,
They're why I
20
can't
years
have a
ago.
good life.
and then the other time was
etc.
when
I might have to
I
hire a
bought a couple
lawyer.
of
That's where you
joysticks
guys
during
come
the era
in.
of Street Fighter
Open your wallets
4.
today.
They were selling
I
these
might have to go
joysticks you
to
could buy
Twitch. Open your
online,
wallets
and you could have
today.
them shipped
Might have to
the
go to
Walmart
Kick.
store.
Again, wallets.
And then
You understand.
I got them, and they were joysticks that I
So-
modded with my friend. Okay? The only reason I bought them at Walmart is the only place they were available. We couldn't find them anywhere else. They were sold out everywhere else.
So
Okay?
thank you, Walmart.
And it just so happens the 2 times I went to Walmart, I had a horrible time.
I mean,
It's
people
horrible.
have to hold a gun to my
The
head
place is a
for me to
mess.
shop in any
No
American
employees
grocery
that are
store.
there to really help you. Why? Because they don't hire enough people, nor do they pay them well. So I don't blame the employees. I blame the business.
Howdy.
People acting like fools.
Hold on one second.
That's when I went there to get the joysticks. All right, you go to the area, the desk where you're supposed to get online pickup. There's nobody there, so I'm there. There's no one there. I have to go to the other parts of the store and grab an employee.
I'm not
"Hey,
even a
you
big
work
fan
over
of
here?"
Walmart myself.
You know, I need to get
But
something online
DSP's
pickup.
criticisms
It
of
took about 20
Walmart are
minutes to get
just an
someone there,
attempt
and
to
it wasn't
hide the fact
person
that
who was supposed to work there. She's like, I
he's
have
a very
no clue who
pretentious
supposed to
person.
work there is, but I'm going to try to help you. It took her about an hour to go to the back and find the joysticks that were there, but no one even understood the process. So finally, I got my joysticks after waiting about an hour and a half. It should have been something that should have been 2 minutes. That's Walmart in a nutshell, okay? So the point I'm making here is, are there means by which I could get ahead? Yes, absolutely. There's many means by which I could get ahead. I could try to monetize so many different things. I could try to monetize the toxicity, the hatred, and the negativity that's tossed toward me. I could
You know,
try
this
to
is actually
make my
because
trolls into a
DSP
dollar
has
sign.
switched
I
out his
could do
clone.
that.
This
But it
clone
would
does not
mean
even remember what the question
changing my
was.
content.
How could he
It would
remember?
mean
It's a completely
that
new
instead of
dude.
being someone who I feel makes meaningful content that's positive for the internet and for the world, instead I'm making shit. I'm making handfuls of shit that I'm throwing all over the internet and just making it a worse place to be for the fact that I can make some money.
Oh, I thought
In addition,
DSP was being
there
very
have been
honest
many
here for a
opportunities
second.
Over the years that I've been offered sponsorship opportunities. Usually these days I get offered them by indie games, mobile games, that kind of stuff. They want you to play their game on your stream.
Mr.
and
Help the
you're
little
paid
guy doesn't want to help the little
advertising
guy. Cool.
To advertise their game, and they pay you a set amount for it. All right.
Nice. You should do it.
And I refuse to do it.
Okay.
Why? Because as you know, I'm someone who prides himself on being able to be believed when it comes to what I say about games.
Why do
When I
you
play
want to give
video
me
games,
credit
right,
for being
you
a little
know
guy who came
that
up
what I'm
on
telling
top?
you is my
Also,
honest
DSP. What? An
opinion.
indie dev?
Because
These are little
I
dudes.
don't have to be
Fuck
beholden
them.
to anyone. No one is paying me to say this or say that about it, right?
Since
So
you
know
might
it's
get banned,
honest.
should I not donate?
I
Oh,
have
there's
no
a ban.
incentive to say something's good because I don't benefit by saying something's good. No one's going to pay me and give me a
Purple
kickback for
Pickle
saying
Yum
it's
Yum
good.
had his fun. He's
I
about
have
to
no
get shown the
incentive to say
door.
something's bad
Finally.
because I'm not going to get viral popularity on YouTube for crapping on a game. You know what I'm saying? Like either way, doesn't
Didn't you
benefit.
get viral
So you know what
popularity
I'm
from
saying is
crapping on a
is my
game?
truthful opinion about
Wasn't
it.
that your most viral
So,
video?
That's
the
one of
home front
major
one?
reasons why I still have a positive viewer base that comes
Is-
by, right? The only
Do
way
I not remember that correctly?
that really I could get ahead in the modern day right now would be absolutely positively to sell out. You know what I would have to do?
What?
I would have to take that 50 grand from Keemstar, all right? Be on a fucking dumbass lollipop
Yeah, he likes his own
podcast where
kin.
essentially the show is going to be probably us just making fun of ourselves and each other, embracing troll memes and troll
Why would that
culture,
be so bad?
being toxic all over the fucking internet.
I can't learn to laugh at
right?
myself.
And
It's too
essentially,
toxic.
ignoring the 15 years of great work that I feel I've done on this internet and throwing it all away. Taking a big trash can here. Going just like this.
We got chair cam. Oh, got a new clone. That's not entirely true, though.
Taking my trash can and say, here we go. 15 years
Is your Wii in
of
there?
my life that I worked towards good things.
Prop comedy.
Take that and fucking throw it out. All of the good faith in my viewer base. The people who supported me from day one.
Hey, movie sign. It's a Mr.
Say,
Science
"Phil,
Theater
we love
reference.
what you do. We love the content you put out. Please keep it up. Take those people, fucking throw them right away, right in there.
But that's
I don't
not what
care
you're
about
doing.
it. All I care about is immediate.
You're being so
success,
dramatic. Nobody would
immediate,
care. Get him out of here.
Short-term payoff.
What are you making
You know
with
what I'm
construction
saying?
paper
That's
there,
literally
DSP?
like, take this can and just take everything I am and everything that I've been and just fucking trash it.
No, DSP, you don't understand. You're
Then
already
I
in
could
there.
probably get some benefit. But it's just going to be fleeting success.
But you're
That
already in
kind
there,
of
DSP.
success
That's the
isn't
thing, is
long-term.
you're already in the garbage.
There's no one who makes
We're
me
telling
tired
you
of
to
living on the internet
recognize
being a lol
that.
cow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's no one. The only way you can get ahead in that market is to be a toxic jerk
Exactly,
who hurts
Dustin.
others. Like a few people we know,
You hurt
right?
others.
And I refuse.
What
to
about
do
all
that.
those people who worked on
I'm
the
sorry, I'm
Homefront
better
game
than-
that you shit on?
I am.
It
I'm
became
better
virally
than that.
popular
I'm better
from.
than someone who will only get over by hurting others around them. I'm not going to be that person. I refuse. So you're right. There's tons of opportunities that I could take.
Didn't
that would
this
make
guy
me and my
shit
family
on,
money? But it would
what's the name,
basically
Maximilian Dude? Not
destroy
just,
everything I've created,
like, what? Not even a
destroy
few
any
weeks
kind
ago?
of good faith and relationship I
This
have with
video
the viewer
doesn't
base
really
that I've built
deserve
for
a
15
million
years.
views. That's not shitting
Change
on
who
people,
I am as a
DSP?
person,
You're
and
not
we'll
changing
go
who
down
you are.
a road of immorality that I
You're
don't
not
wanna go
changing.
down.
You're
It's
already
ethics,
there.
man. It's not about pride. It's about ethics. It's about what you stand for. Okay? I don't shop at Walmart because I know if I do, I'm hurting people. Legitimately hurting people by spending money at Walmart. So I'm not going to do it. All right? And there's some people who are like that.
DSP,
and there's
find
some
me an
people who
ethical
aren't.
business. Go ahead and find me one. Take all the time
And
you
I'm
need.
not. I'm not going to be a part of that toxic circus.
You already
that is
are.
YouTube. I refuse. All right?
I
Hope you
feel like I'm
understand
taking
that.
crazy pills.
Okay?
You could see it in Keem's face when he was trying to tell this to DSP. DSP just doesn't get it. Keem recognizes that DSP is already in the trash and is telling him, hey, you're in the trash. Utilize
Let's
that.
continue.
DSP says, no,
All right.
I don't want to be in
More
the trash
tips are
can.
coming
It doesn't matter what you want. You're already there.
I received a $10 tip from
Ugh.
Tarantula. Tarantula MS says, hey, Phil, how's it going, Tarantula?
Yeah,
I
there's
hope
going to
you're
be some
well.
memes made of that garbage
Welcome
can
to the
stuff.
stream. And I
Yeah,
thank you for
Amazon. What
$10
about it?
super
Amazon
support.
is
Thank you so
nuclear
much,
as hell,
Tarantula.
man. I'm still waiting for the day when
Okay.
Amazon starts hiring their own assassins.
I received, hold on, a $1 tip from Snow Carl.
Hey,
How can
this
people believe
guy.
you copyright struck all those videos? You showed your claim history on DSP Reacts and DSP Gaming. What's the explanation?
He did not.
There is no explanation. I've heard. Here's the thing. There's no
He
logical.
did not show
okay, let
the
me try that
DSP
again.
Reacts one.
There's no logical explanation. Okay? There's no logical explanation for it at all. Because essentially what we've proven is that there is a loophole, there is a big problem with YouTube's copyright system where someone can impersonate anyone, a company, a person, whatever, with very basic info. And there's absolutely nothing whatsoever to prove that anyone really truly submitted that claim. And these people know that. The trolls know that. Because I've been hit with false claims too, and they've done it to me. Over the years, I've been hit with such said false claims.
That's a good point,
So
Dustin.
they know that
DSP, do you know that most
that
chocolate comes from
abusable
slave
system
labor?
is there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you eat chocolate?
Um,
No, I don't really eat that many
But
sweets.
they want to blame
Do you
me
eat
because
coffee?
they feel like they get
Or
overdoing
eat
it.
coffee? Drink
If
coffee?
there was no personal benefit,
Do you know how much stuff comes from
To
really
them,
poorly paid migrant
right?
workers?
um,
You suddenly care about
then
them.
they
Let's
wouldn't
talk about them
blame
more.
it on me. They feel like blaming it on me just creates
trash.
more drama and more of a circus, which is what they want. They want this drama circus on YouTube.
I eat coffee.
And so they will keep
I ride
continuing
bike.
their
It
slander
time
and their
go.
defamation as long as they can, because it gets them over. It gives them more content. It gives them more things to talk about. You see?
Yeah.
If they didn't get anything out of it, they wouldn't do it.
That's not true, DSP.
So
Because a lot
even
of times
though
when he's just
there's
by himself
literally
doing his
no
own
way you
regular
can
shit,
say,
he
hey,
creates
there's evidence
hilarious
Phil did it,
stuff all on his
There can't
own.
be. Here's what I've heard. Oh, Phil did it on other channels. What does that even mean?
It means
I
you did it on other channels.
Like what? Like I used KO Gaming to issue a strike for DSP Gaming? How the fuck did I do that? It's a different channel. It
You
wouldn't
could
even
use
be in the
other
queue
channels.
to issue a strike. Like what are you speaking of? What does that even make? Doesn't even make sense what you're saying, right?
They're saying I killed this guy, but I used
How
a
does that
different
make-
gun.
Oh, the evidence is there. You just won't show it
Uh,
because it's on another channel.
A
What,
different
what are-
gun?
how
What's
would
what's
it
a
be there?
different gun?
Right?
It doesn't make any sense, dude.
does
This
that
dude's
even
crazy.
Or
It's
here's
funny
the other
you
one I
say
hear
that,
all
the drink
time.
burgers thing.
Phil is secretly in
This one
cahoots
dude that I know, he can
with
slurp
whoever
a
is doing
burger.
it.
I've never even seen it before, but he manages to do it.
How would I be in cahoots? Like, what? Here's the thing. If there's a let's agree. Can we collectively agree something?
His
It's a
chat's
third
being
party
kinda funny.
doing it. It's not me. All right. Let's collectively at least agree on that.
I do think it's a third
not
party,
me
but I
doing
think
it,
DSP's
okay?
involved. I think
So
he
it's a
knows
third
more than
party
he's
doing it.
saying.
How am I in cahoots with the third party?
He might not be in cahoots,
You know
but he
what I'm
knows
saying?
who's doing
like,
it.
And how do you think
doesn't
that would
care.
benefit me? It doesn't even make sense. What people are saying doesn't make sense. If
It
people
doesn't
are
make
getting
sense because you
false
don't want it to
strikes
make sense,
against their
DSP.
YouTube channels, and their channels are getting shut down.
I'm
That's
over
going
here
to get
drinking
them
blunts and
angry
smoking 40s.
against
Awesome,
me,
man.
right? So why would I want more people to be?
You already
angry
beat the
with
demo?
me?
Nice.
Have I not made it clear, especially
That's
going
gonna
to
take DSP like 3
in
hours to complete that.
2023? All I want to do is be left alone. That's it. I just want to be left alone on my channel.
I am
with
leaving
content
you
for my
alone.
viewers,
I don't send anybody to
curated
bother
content
you.
For a small group of people who like me and my content. That's all I care about. Hey, if a few people joined along the way, newcomers, great.
What exactly have I
Again,
done to
no
DSP?
aspirations
What exactly has
to
anybody
grow
really done to
huge
DSP?
Or anything. I just want to.
No
make
one's really
content for
done
those who
anything
like
to
it.
this dude.
I don't want to have involvement with anyone outside of this very small
Wings has had people
group.
sent to his house.
So why on earth would I tell people go?
Even
start
Low Tier God
striking
had people
down
come to
other
his
channels
work.
illegally, by the way. 'Cause
What
as I
has been
outright
done to
told
you?
guys, I know, even though that content could be considered defamatory or slanderous, and that's a whole other issue legally. But even though that content could be negative towards me, it's not a copyright issue. This is transformative works. Anyone who is restreaming and adding commentary, anyone who is using my content and chopping it up and editing it to make funny content or even insulting content, it's still a transformative work. There's nothing wrong with that content copyright side on YouTube. There very well could be legal issues when it comes to things like slander or defamation. That's a whole other ball game that we've never even discussed or tackled, all right? We don't
If
talk
that's
about
true,
that.
why did you flag people
There's
who were
really not
doing
even a
transformative
process
work?
on YouTube for that kind of shit, to my
If you
knowledge.
really have that
That's
viewpoint,
get a lawyer. Get a
why is that
lawyer
there?
involved, as YouTube likes to say, right? But outside of that, I really don't see how anyone could think that it would be. Why would I be in cahoots with someone and somehow condone them to break the law in my name? That could be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense at all. Like,
That's
what
kind of
are
why
we
it makes
talking
sense,
about?
DSP. DSP, you do some of the
Right?
dumbest
Like-
shit I could ever imagine.
But again, there's no logic to what these people say. They're not looking for logical answers or factual
Exactly.
answers. They're looking for how do we
DSP cares about
propagate
transformative until the very
these people
second
who
you're
are
on the
addicted
ass end
to
of his
internet
ass
drama.
kicking.
So as
Then
long
you're
as
gone.
oh, it must be Phil. But Phil showed you it's not him. Phil showed you the conversation he had with YouTube chat to try to get it fixed, and they refused. Why would Phil have done any of this if he wasn't innocent? But don't care. It's Phil. That's it. They don't care. They don't want to hear anything logical. They just want to keep the nonsense rolling for their own personal
All right,
jollies.
I'm going to
and
head out
everything.
here
So
in about 10 minutes.
there's nothing I can really do
'Cause I am-
to convince people who are dumb.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same people who just believe in these insane conspiracy theories.
Oh, yes.
Right?
I'm like a truther.
The voting, fucking Biden didn't win. The voting machines were rigged. Even though there's zero evidence that that ever happened, right?
I don't think you want to walk into this territory, DSP.
It's the same kind of
You're
insane
wrong
nonsense,
any which way
right?
you go down this road, all right? Just
All right, let's continue.
don't go down there, okay?
I got a $7 tip from Super Snow Carl.
Because when he goes into those kind of territories, it's actually pretty beautiful how unanimous he makes things. Because everyone shits on him for it.
Rumble is more prominent with right-wing
Democrat,
political commentators,
Republican,
who kick
they
us
all
a
hate this
5%
dude when he
cut
does
rate.
that stupid shit.
You get a lot of funds you can make. It's a really better alternative, in my opinion, to Twitch.
I managed to piss off every political group. I must
Well,
be
like I
doing
said,
something
if
right.
I were
No,
to-
not really.
Have to leave YouTube, which again I don't want to do. I want to stay here. I really do.
Why would
I
you
love
lie
the
about
community
not
for
playing
YouTube.
WWE
This is where I
Champions for
wanna
years?
stay.
Yeah, and then
If I
say,
have
what are
to
you talking about?
temporarily
I told you
leave
guys that I
YouTube
play it.
somewhere, it would only be a
No, you
temporary
banned
move to
people
Twitch
for
the
even
short term.
suggesting that you play
And
it.
then I probably would try something out like Rumble. I would. Not Rumble, excuse me. Kick.
You said over and
I don't
over
know
you
anything
never
about
issued any
it,
strikes against
But a
anyone,
lot
and
of
then
people
showed your
seem to
history
give
and
the
it
impression
confirms
it's
what we
something
all
at
knew.
least
Yeah.
worth trying. I would give it a
It's
shot.
it's
I just
really
know
an
it doesn't come to
interesting
that.
legal strategy.
I would much rather
I'm
be
going to
here.
exonerate myself
Okay.
of this crime by showing you
Okay.
me committing
I
these
received
other
a
crimes.
$20 tip. He says, regarding Walmart getting away with everything, they set up shop here in Germany in the early 2000s. They tried to put the same stunts they pulled in the U.S. Our lawmakers told them to get with the program or get the fuck out, so they got the fuck out.
That's right.
And there you go.
DSP
So,
wants that
I
kind of
say it,
system.
It's all about
Lawmakers
politics,
could
it's all
just
about
tell you to
benefiting
fuck
here in
off.
the United States, a lot of our people in charge, they kowtow to things like lobbying. It's absolutely true that our government
What do you suggest we
is
do,
run by a
DSP?
bunch of rich people who have things in place to stay rich.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things they do is they give into these lobbyists that come from these big companies, and they
Write your
it's
congressman.
in our interest if you make this
I
law.
didn't commit a murder.
Or if
Here's
you
the
forget
evidence.
all
Evidence
about this
shows you
law
not
that you're
committing
trying to
murder
make,
while
or
committing a
if you
robbery.
change this
See?
law
I did
around,
nothing
Help
wrong.
us in this way or that way. And it's pretty corrupt.
I agree,
really-
Mike Bracky.
Let's give up. There's been efforts to try to reform the system. If I remember, it was actually John McCain who, for a long time, was heavily involved with a new system that would completely outlaw or at least regulate lobbying, so that these corporations couldn't just come here and get
Like
whatever they want
YouTube
from
and
our government,
Walmart.
but
And
it never really
Total
seems to get
Wine.
anywhere. I mean, think of it this way: if the people in charge make the rules, correct,
Mm-hmm.
and the rules benefit them so that they stay rich and stay in charge, why would they change those rules, right? Why
You know,
would
you're
think
kind of
any
right,
incentive they
DSP.
would ever have to do
If
the
the
right thing?
system supports DSP and his nonsense, why would DSP ever want to change?
there you have it.
You got me.
Thank you for the $20 tip.
No,
It was a
that's,
very generous tip.
Roger
You got
the
better
Alien.
glasses based off of it, so thank you for that.
Same voice actor, though.
I received a $1 tip. Yes, it was John McCain for a while. People are saying it's Bernie Sanders now. Then I believe you. Okay?
Oh, I believe you. Cool.
Snow Carl says, do you classify Keem as a lol cow? I have no idea. I would say no. He's different. I mean, he has a lot of haters, and it's for various different reasons.
I would
right?
consider him more of like a goofy edgelord more than anything.
But I don't know if he would be.
I wouldn't
considered
consider him a lol cow.
I don't know. That's for you guys to answer, not me. I don't care about lol cow culture, nor do I follow it. So I don't know. And
I
nor
do.
I don't
I
give a
follow
shit.
that.
Okay. Another $1 tip.
DSP doesn't understand people in Congress main goals to get reelected.
From
So if
Luna
enough
says,
people have an
damn, I
opinion,
can't
they
get my
would follow
boy
it.
a
Exactly.
Starfo. Sorry for causing confusion.
What do you want me to do?
Detractor. Street Fighter
Whatever
Demo.
gets me
Thank you
voted in.
For another tip. Another $1 tip. I didn't think you were a detractor, but I got.
Keem has a lot of moments where he drifts into
my
lolcow
streams.
territory, but he doesn't really stay there as much as
Some people do sadly try.
as
to
much as
do
actual
the same
lolcows.
stuff that could be
It's kind of like the
considered
same thing with
offensive
Putz
stuff. I gotta
12.
be a
Putz 12 drifts into
little bit
lolcow
more
territories
careful
a
than
lot,
most
but he's
people,
not really a
right?
lolcow.
Especially with everything going on right now.
He does have a
I received a
lot of
$5
weirdness to him,
tip
though.
from Big Papa Pump. He says, "Can you sue Superhound for strikes against you?
Wait, who's
They're
Superhound?
clearly fake, and he keeps coming back." Superhound? Like, how did this guy even come into the discussion?
Superhound, the return.
How would you even know that it was him? Like,
Let's
what are you
take him
talking
out.
about?
In
This
Ark.
is really one of the major problems with YouTube system. You don't, if someone's lying and giving you a fake copyright
How is fan
strike,
wanting
you
to
don't
visit
know
you
actually
threatening?
where it's
Banned.
coming from, right? You don't like.
There we
So
go.
who?
Banned.
I don't think it's
Keemstar
him.
is
I don't
the
know.
one
It could
which
be,
makes
but
him
there's
not a
no
lolcow for me.
evidence
Yeah.
in any direction that anyone is. The
I do
person
find
doing
it kind of
this.
annoying
You know
that
what I'm
sometimes
saying?
Keem
That's
does the thing
probably
that
one of the
DSP
major
does, where
problems
he
with
can
it.
just not have a comment about
Is
something.
that there's no
sometimes.
evidence of
You
anything.
could just say nothing.
And anyone who even claims credit, how do you even know that
It's a
the same
personal
person at
annoyance.
this point?
It's not
You
really a
don't.
character flaw.
That's the problem.
With DSP,
with the
it's a
system.
character flaw.
There
Like, it's
absolutely
very
should
distinctly
be
causing him
1
problems.
million% vetting of these claims, and there's not. YouTube is of the impression that unless you're a giant YouTuber, right?
Yeah, he does seem to
that
be ducking
has,
this a
like I
little
said,
bit.
that has this system in place that shouldn't be in place. There shouldn't be just because you're big or rich that you're protected and everyone else is screwed. But that's the system they have. Essentially, it's an elitist system that should not be legal, but apparently that's
Notice
what
that
they
he's
have.
shaking a little bit more now. He's not
Basically,
rocking. He's
you
shaking.
get slapped with stuff, and there's no way to tell where it really came from.
God damn, this guy has so
You
many
know what I
tells
mean?
that they actually overlap
Somebody's
with
like,
each
well,
other.
why don't you
Sometimes
sue?
his tells
Why
cancel
don't
each
you
other
sue
out.
who? The only people who could possibly be involved in any kind of legal action would be YouTube, because they are the ones who have the
No, that's
system
not
in
true,
place
DSP.
that's
You could do a
for
cease and
taking
desist
down
if you really
content,
wanted to.
understand?
That's a lie, and you're
Now,
an
is it
idiot.
their fault that someone's abusing it?
It's either a lie or you're an
No,
idiot. Probably both.
But at the same time, the fact that they don't vet their claims is ridiculous. So that's the only one. How would you sue someone that's anonymous or fake information, right? You can't.
Maybe DSP's like Dr.
right,
Jekyll,
just think
Mr.
about-
Hyde. He just turns into
If someone tried
Superhound.
to sue me for the false claims, the first thing that the lawsuit would have to do, the lawyer say, well, we have to legally prove that this person did these claims
Yeah.
in order to sue them.
Someone
How do you
got
do
kind of
that?
close
Go to
here with this
YouTube.
question.
And now YouTube would have to say, well, where's our proof? What's the proof? Well, they used Phil's name,
Yes, he did sound
address,
nervous.
and phone number. But that's public. It's on the internet right now. So what actual proof do you have that Phil issued these claims? None. Therefore, any legal action taken can only be used against YouTube. That's it. there's no vetting of any information.
That sounds
There's
like
no
you're trying to
evidence. No
convince
one could
yourself
ever
more than
actually
anything,
be sued.
DSP. You do realize that, right?
That's the problem.
Please believe me. I really need you
Okay.
all to believe me right now, please.
I received a $5 tip. I told you this podcast was going to go long.
No, that's not what you
This person's
said.
name is I like to stub my toe. All right.
I might count that as a new clone
And he
because
said
that's
the
not what he
following.
said.
Hold on.
He
said
said
the
that he was
following.
going to be talking about that thing for a long time.
Uh-oh.
That's a completely
Right.
different sentence.
There we go. So I like to stub my toe says.
Exactly. And I think that's really intentional with DSP. I think he really does lie to himself to the point
This
where
is
he
so
believes
stupid.
it.
Why would anyone strike
It's
your channel?
self-programming.
Then they won't have any content. to
That's
make
not
fun
true.
of if the channel shuts down.
That's
I
not
hope that
true.
YouTube fixes their shit. I mean,
That's not
what
true
I've
at
been
all.
saying. That I think that's what it is. All right. In reality,
I gotta
could
stick
it be
around for this.
one
Then
of
I'm
my
gone.
detractors or trolls? Yes. It absolutely could be. It could be just illogical. I've seen people illogically saying stuff like, well, since Phil's hitting us with false strikes, just hit him back. It's like, but there's no logic behind what you're doing.
Yes, it
First of
is.
all, there's no
It's completely
evidence
logical.
It's not.
It is evidence of
There's
you.
no evidence it's me. And by taking me down, now you have no content,
That's fine.
right? So how does it make any sense?
I could move
I've
on
seen
and
some
do
people
LTG
literally
stuff.
say like scorched earth.
Okay.
Like, well, since we can't make content because our channel got destroyed,
But maybe you pissed off the wrong
Now-
people.
we'll take down Phil too. But I didn't do it. And doing this isn't helping the situation. It's
So
not
what?
getting anyone what they want.
How do you know
See?
I did it? I'm going to use the same excuses you use, DSP. And let's see
My
how
real
frustrated
guess
you get
here-
with me.
It's one of two things.
No, it's
It
true. I
either
actually
is
didn't
a
do
third
it.
party
Mostly because it's just not
who
my thing.
literally gets their jollies from hurting people and seeing them flex. Like they're feeling like, look at the flex because I got over on all these troll channels, right? And no one can catch me because YouTube essentially is protecting me, right? That's really what it is. Like this person's like, under the
DSP should
impression
hire one of
YouTube
those
will
psychic
protect me no matter
detectives.
what, because YouTube system is broken. So I'm completely immune
And
to
I
any
watched
kind of
This Is How You
repercussions for
Don't
what I'm
Play.
doing.
Look-
And it gives
look-
them
look
a
at this
feeling
right
of
here.
empowerment to do this. Okay, that's
This is
that's
how you
what
don't
I
play
would
Metal
do
Gear
with
Solid
someone
3.
Like that,
I
right?
got that available. I've
And then you
got
just realize look, it's working, so keep doing it.
side scroller stuff.
Right?
There's tons of stuff, DSP.
That's what I would think. Now, maybe the other situation could be it really is a detractor, but they're doing it to other detractors on purpose to cause chaos. Maybe for some reason there's someone who's part of that community who became an outcast, who people like don't like anymore,
Who would that be?
or maybe they tried hard
Pastor
to be
Derek?
a part of that community and
Pastor
then
Derek,
failed.
whatever.
Like maybe they tried to do a channel, no one cared about it, and like, well, why should this guy get popularity on YouTube for making fun of Phil, but I
Weird
can't?
that all of
So then
DSP's
screw them, I'll take them
hypothesis
all down,
always
right?
put the blame somewhere else.
But this is the thing. This is
DSP never
literally
considers
always
the idea that
everyone's
it's maybe
time
him or
because
someone
there's
else.
no evidence of anything because it's all done through a broken system that doesn't actually get any real information.
That's kind of telling that he doesn't even consider
It's
the
this
possibility
simple.
that one of his fans
The
is
best
doing
way to
this.
solve the issue is to have YouTube fix their copyright system. That's the only way to actually foolproof
Exactly.
stop the issue.
Cobain,
YouTube
that's
should not
exactly
just be
correct.
willy-nilly
He'll call
issuing
people
strikes
liars
left,
for
right, up, and
nothing.
down without
But
vetting.
you can't call
No.
him a liar
The
because he said he didn't
moment
do it.
That a copyright strike comes in, okay? There should
Hey,
be
Phil,
a
this, and
reach
this.
out
Well, you're a
and
fucking
contact
liar.
An individual step to vet that claim and see if it's real. If I'm getting a claim from a music company, YouTube should be reaching out to that company to confirm the claim is
Baxter
real before
said
they
the only
strike.
person Phil
If
ultimately
they're gonna
needs to
strike
gaslight is
things in
himself.
my
That's
name,
absolutely true.
They should be reaching out to me.
If you
with
do
a
manage to
phone
convince
call,
yourself, that's all
email,
that
they
really
should be doing
matters.
something
If you're a
to me
narcissist.
to confirm that it was really me striking something down before they strike
It
down
doesn't
someone else's
matter.
content. They
If,
don't do that.
if your fingerprints
In their
are on the
minds,
scene, if your face is on the
are
camera, people are going
legally
to suspect
in
it's
the
you.
clear. I'm sorry.
It's
I don't
on you
believe
to
that.
prove your innocence.
I don't
And you
think that
haven't
any
really done
law
that.
would be like, yeah, it's fine to just completely shut down everyone's business, with no vetting. That doesn't make any sense, right?
Also, DSP,
Okay.
it's exactly that Tevin rant.
More
I didn't
tips, that's why
flag
we're not ending
Tevin.
the podcast.
I didn't
This
tell
is
anybody to flag Tevin. But
Superstar
he
Carl
pissed
Davis
off the
over
wrong
remixed
people.
another
So,
top
you know,
dog
this
in
kind of
boxing
stuff
and
happens.
MMA.
DSP,
Neither.
I
don't
didn't flag
care.
you. I
I don't
didn't tell
care about
anybody to flag
combat
you.
sports like
But
that.
hey, man,
I never
you
did.
pissed off the wrong people.
I never really cared about boxing. In the 90s,
It doesn't matter if it's right,
UFC
right?
came out and UFC was very different. There were no rules, so you'd have like sumo
Phil, maybe it's
versus
that Derek guy.
kickboxer.
I agree with
You know?
the Punisher here.
amateur wrestler versus judo.
Anyway, that's it for me today.
And
I
then
have to
if
I have to
you
head
were
out. I
serious,
got
I
some
don't
stuff I had to
care
take care of.
anymore.
I was
I don't
hoping it
really
wouldn't
care
last
for
this
a long
long.
time.
I was hoping we'd get to some gameplay at least.
I
but
got a $2 tip.
no, I'm sorry. Thank you
Bum,
everyone
bum,
so
bum,
much for
remember? He
hanging
did
out
you
here
on
with
Twitch,
me.
he threatened you on
I
Twitter.
will be
I
back
assume
tomorrow
still
for a
can. How do
more
you
regular
know?
stream.
And again,
At least that's the plan anyway.
I have no contact with anyone. I have no desire to have any contact with anyone. I've not been involved with any step of this process, right? At all. I don't know who did the claims against others. I don't know who's doing the claims against me. I'm playing absolutely, absolutely, positively
Thank you everyone.
No.
You're all the greatest. I really appreciate all of you.
stake in any of this, nor do I care about it. I have no involvement. I want no involvement. I want to be left out.
DSP, I'm gonna
because
turn you
I'm
down
not
for a
involved
second.
in it, and
I want to preach this a little bit.
Right.
DSP wants so badly
Oh, I got
to
a
turn all
bonus
these
one.
detractors against
Oh,
themselves.
no.
That's just never going to happen for me.
This one is from one
Because
day,
what he
man.
doesn't see is the
Podcast
beautiful
has gone
nature of
on
this
so
community.
long.
And I like having this speech because it's something that makes me feel good. Whenever I go on Twitter, I see some of the funniest shit people have ever wrote. Whenever I go on my Discord, I see some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. I see so much creativity and joy, like legitimate love, almost.
$86 in tips.
You
By the way,
can't
guys,
turn
it's hot
me
today.
against that,
It's gonna
DSP.
be hot.
You can try all you want. It's just
Today
not
I
going
don't
to
have air
happen.
conditioner in yet. There is no way that I can
That's what you guys provide. I really love you guys all for that.
wear heavy
You
hats,
take care. Have a great night.
heavy vest. I can't do that today. When you hit those goals, it's hot here already.
Exactly, Cobain. It's the greatest.
My office.
This is weirdly the best community ever. Like, I follow Gundam communities, like the model kits. I follow gaming communities. Nearly every person in those groups piss me off. But no one pisses me off in the detractor communities. Feels good.
Moving on.
Alright. I've drawn out this goodbye long enough. Take care, everyone. Good night.
So Purple Pickle Yum Yum